chapter 7.
Wicked, I need to get Jelly on the screen. Jelly, where?
Ooh.
Behind you.
Perceivant.
It's on my head. Stay.
Mangie.
Yeah.
I just want to say your name. I like your name.
Oh, thank you. I spent a lot of time deciding which one I would take.
It's really closely.
Sounds like I didn't do that.
Big Jelly a little big. Ah, she's cute, tiny.
Make her take up half the screen. Alright. We are Survivors Chapter 7. Chapter 7, Casper and Jasper. Oh, well, I already skipped the first paragraph. We're going on great.
Jesus.
The second the gates closed, the second Mad Dog got into Z's face. Who's your lover? The fox demands as Z pulls away in fear. Why? Z asks as he looks over his shoulder where Nick and Steven stood. Because whoever you are dating was the one that knocked up Steery. Mad Dog yelled, making everyone stare at the hybrid in pure shock. Well, besides Basil. A few moments pass as everyone sinks in the... As everyone sinks in the information. She was pregnant? Steven asked quietly as he kneels down to the ground. Fuck, because Steven was cut off by some... Well, yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I will be back if I can.
Okay.
Oh, poor Jelly.
Do we continue chapter 7 or we go to chapter 9? I mean 8.
We can continue.
Yeah. I need a little bit of a refresher.
Okay. Steven was caught off by someone slamming him to the ground. Pain blossomed across his face as he hears the person above him say it was his fault. The bear-like man reached Mad Dog before anyone else could. He pulled his husband off of Steven quickly. Mad Dog, he yells as he wraps his arms around the fox. I get it, Mad Dog yells into Basil's fur. Angry tears running down his face. Where Steery, Bonnie's voice made the yelling quiet down. Everyone looked at each other as Ace walked up to Bonnie. Let's go to the bedroom, baby, he whispers as he leads her away from the stressful situation so he can calmly tell her. He knows it won't stop her heartbreak, but allow her to mourn in safety. You slept with Steery Z ass, making Steven scramble to his feet. It was months ago. It was during a break. Steven quickly responds as he tries to touch Z, but the taller male pulls away. You slept with her and didn't even think about asking her if she was pregnant. The minor yells. Fury and sadness building up in him as he watches Steven with hateful eyes. It was only one time. Why would I ask that? The younger male was confused why everyone was angry at him. He just found out. Because it only takes one time, you moron. Z screams as he storms away, his heart broken once more. Basil leads Mad Dog away to their room. He needed his husband to calm down and to collect his thoughts before they did something he would regret later. He's a fucking idiot, Mad Dog snaps, as the bear helps take off his shoes, setting them down beside the door before heading to the closet to get something comfortable for his husband to relax in. I'm not surprised that any of them are, the bigger man states as he pulls away a few clothing pieces from the closet and drawer. What do you mean? The fox asks as he flops onto his back. Sweetie, I love you, I do, but they all grew up in a vault. Of course they're going to be stupid, the man replies as he walks around the bed before getting down on his knees. They're all stupid. Some of them are pretty smart. Some of them are.
I love that quote. Of course they're stupid. That's such a bastard thing to say.
It really is.
They aren't all stupid. Some of them are pretty smart. Mad Dog mumbles, trying to get some of them a benefit of the doubt. It would be around midnight when someone shook Mad Dog's shoulder. What? The fox whining as he turns around in his bed. Mad Love, it's time for you to relieve Jay from their post of the... from their post for the night so they can rest. Basil's voice made Mad Dog whine again as he pushes himself up into the bed and slowly out of it. Fine, Mad Dog replies as he heads off to change as Basil went back to the door to talk to whoever. After a few minutes, Mad Dog arrives at the door. Hi, Z, the fox greets as he kisses Basil goodnight before following the vault dweller to the guard tower to relieve Jay and Nick. This is our tower now, be gone! The Mad Dog says dramatically, making Jay laugh while Nick shakes his head. So far, nothing has been unusual, Nick states while getting up and grabbing his night bag. Nice, these are the best nights, Z weakly smiles as he speaks, taking Jay's seat. Good night, Jay yells as they quickly rush after Nick. Are you sure you are good? The fox asks while looking at Z, noticing his red eyes and the broken look. Yes, just because I am sad doesn't mean I can't help protect this element. The taller one replies as he leans back into the chair and gazes out into the land before them. Bro, I need water. A comfortable silence rests around the two. As hours pass, but silence doesn't last much longer. As Z looks over at the hybrid, I have a question, the curly-haired man states, making Mad Dog lazily lean his head in his direction and decide to continue. What was your life like before you got here in Rosabelle? Z asks softly, watching as the fox sits up straighter in his seat. Why do you want to know? Mad Dog asks with a heavy sigh leaves him. Because you know so much about me now, about my life before, but I know so little about you. I want to know how you got your injuries. Z replies as he goes back to watching the land before them. How about this? I give you a unknown fact and you return a unknown fact, because there are many things I still don't know about you. Mad Dog states, trying to make a deal. As he looks over to the man. Deal, Z replies with a soft smile. Let's do this. How old are you? I'm currently 20. I'm 28 currently. How many letters have you had? I have 7 in total. How many scars do you have? I have 1. It is on the left hip. Z starts as he turns himself in his seats, excited to know more about someone. I am 148 years old. I have currently 1 lover. Never had anyone before him, and nor do I wish to have any after him. I have 2 scarred areas, but they're not normal scars. I have a hole on my right ear where I was tagged and a dipping scar where I used to have my tail. Mad Dog answers as he looks over at Z, resting his head on his fist. Never felt any romantic feelings for anyone else. Z asks, confused, feeling him as he watches Mad Dog shake his head. Why? How could you be so in love with Basil and never felt that emotion for anyone else? Z was baffled as the fox laughs. Because of what you felt, most likely wasn't love. It was most likely sexual want, or you confused it with platonic love. Mad Dog starts as he glazes out into the night sky. And I say that nicely because once you feel love, once you truly felt it, it'll be so powerful that it changes how you look at life. I say this because my love for Basil overwhelms my other feelings. I have never felt it. I have ever felt in my life, and it is still the strongest emotion I carry to this day. Z softly hums as his brows furrow. He wants to understand it. He wants to feel what Mad Dog is feeling, but he couldn't. The only emotion he felt so strongly for was sadness.
Sad.
The miner lets go of a heavy sigh before looking back out into the darkness. How did you get the hole in your ear, and are you missing a tail? Z asks another question as he thinks back about his scars. During my time, back when I was a baby, full hybrids are used for hunting practice, and half-breeds were stored away for looks. I am, unfortunately, a full hybrid. My parents died during a hunt trying to get me to escape, but back then I didn't know better. I couldn't escape until Basil came along. I met him 40 years ago. Mad Dog released a heavy sigh as if preparing himself. I lost my tail around 100 years ago. It is a trophy in some old fuck's mansion. It is somewhere in the west by a volcano named Eversleep. The fox leans forward, placing his head low between his knees as he tries to calm himself. Would you like me to get Basil? Z asked softly, causing the fox to nod his head. And it was seconds later he heard Z rustling down the stairs. It felt like forever before he was in Basil's arms again. He felt like he was stuck in the past, running away from those bastards that tied him up and cut off his tail. It felt like his mind was tearing apart before he finally felt Basil's arms around him, his familiar voice whispering to him that he was there now. Z finally stood in the corner as he watches the fox cry into the bear's chest. Regretfulness settling into his heart. He didn't want to hurt Mad Dog. He was just curious. Roughly an hour had passed before Mad Dog finally calmed down in Basil's arms. Will you be okay watching alone? Basil asks as he lifts his lever and hopes to carry him back to bed. Of course, please take care, Mad Dog. Z replies quickly while waving his hands as he takes a chair. Good night, he yells as he watches the two walk away from the tower.
Wait, I have a question.
Huh?
Is Squirrel gonna do a backstory as to, like, how Mad Dog got his name? He's technically a fox. Was he, like, did his parents name him this? Is this just, like, a nickname? Once, like, you know? You know what I mean? Squirrel, get on that!
I don't know if she's going to answer. I don't know if she's going to answer in my chat or she's going to answer in Discord.
A diamond. Okay, yeah, that was my only thing. Sorry.
Give me a second. I'm waiting for her to respond.
Cause yeah, now we have like the Teo backstory and stuff, but I like to know like some little tidbits.
Thank you, Coffee, for the alert.
Coffee's lurking. Thank you, Coffee, for the lurk. I love you, my dude.
Man, not even lurking for me. Sad.
Fit on, bitch. Quit it.
I just got Lita's notification that she's live.
Oh, she probably just went live. She posted that she was going live, but I don't think she was live yet.
What? Dude, that was not an answer, bro. Okay.
What?
She played the lying sound.
Yeah, that wasn't an answer, but okay.
I'm confused.
You all are. It's okay.
I'm gonna assume since I don't have have a no answer. She just responded in Discord. Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, fuck. That's not the answer I was expecting. Rude.
I think she just picked a random name and didn't think that far into it.
I mean, fair enough. I probably would as well.
The sunlight reaches across the floor as giggles fill the room. Stop tickling Bonnie squeals as laughter leaves. Her Ace leaves as Ace pulls away his hands.
Don't yell at me.
She's not yelling at you, she's yelling at me.
I know.
How are
That was
you
like
feeling?
me defending you for you. Don't yell at me.
Thank you. That's literally something I would say.
How are you feeling? The fox asks as he pulls himself out of bed, but soon after he feels a pillow hit his back. Like I had to pee, thank you very much, Bonnie huffs after she throws Ace's pillow at him and pulls herself out of bed. I mean, are you hungry? Ace laughs as he picks up his pillow and watches his wife scurry off to the bathroom's direction. Give me something light to eat, please. Bonnie's voice drifts softer as she leaves the bathroom. The fox shakes the woof. Wow. The woof shakes
Wow,
his head.
racist.
Wow. Speciesist.
Right? Straight speciesist. All canines look the same. That's how you know Uni's not like a fox or a wolf.
Damn.
I feel like Uni would be more like a herd animal. Like, well, yeah, I mean, but like more like a sheep or a ram or a deer. Or a deer!
I mean, I would go with a horse, but okay.
Yeah, or like a horse.
Because, you know, Uni.
But okay, so my original thought was something like a cow.
Mine too!
But then I thought, I don't want to say that I think Uni would be a cow. It's not because I think you're like fat or something. It's because you give me cow vibes.
That's literally what I was thinking, though.
Right?
Fuck.
What the heck?
What is wrong with us? Together.
I guess Uni's just cow flavored.
Uni's cow flavor confirmed. Alright, sorry Uni, we didn't mean to interrupt you again for the 58th time.
Yeah, my bad.
I think she's having some wawa.
Wawa.
Oh,
You
that
little
doesn't
shit.
work. I'll change that later.
Ooh, changing things.
Yeah, my I'm dead voice alert. My sound alert doesn't work. Or it's very delayed. Cause that worked. This where fuck. The wolf shakes his head before heading out of the small house. He bids good morning to a few people as he's all awake and working. Good morning, Jay, he calls out after he sees them in the kitchen after entering the dining hall. Do you have anything light for Bonnie or do I need to wait? Ace asks happily as he takes a seat at the bar that faces the kitchen. It'll be a few. I just finished making Z's meal. He hasn't slept yet, so I want to get something in his stomach before he heads to bed. Jay answers quickly as they hand the meal box to Bertina before heading back to the kitchen. Good morning, Bonnie.
I forgot about Bertina. No!
You're attached now?
I wasn't. I am now, because I forgot.
Good morning, Bonnie. Bertina's voice filled the quiet dining hall, causing Ace to pout as he turns to see Bonnie slightly waddling to the building. You could have stayed in bed. I was getting the food. Ace whines as Bertina and Bonnie laugh before they parted ways. I know. I just want to talk to Everyone, Bonnie replies as she sits down beside Ace before giving him a soft, quick kiss. Thank you nonetheless, Bonnie smiles as Ace nuzzles into her hug as soon as she said it. You two are too cute, Jay states as they set their meals in front of them. How's the baby feeling? Do you think it's two? Jay asks as they smile down at Bonnie's stomach. Definitely gotta be two or one very big baby. I already look like 9 months pregnant and I only 7 along. The bunny's voice filled with excitement as Ace screams as he pulls away from her. We thought of names already though. If it's 2 girls, Lacey and Macy, 2 boys, Casper and Jasper, 1 boy, 1 girl, Mona and Nicken. The wolf states before he started to eat. Wow. Mona and Nicken? I mean, I understand. They were loved by the Vault Dwellers, but we have no personal connection to those names. You really want those names for your kids? Jay asked carefully, but with their tone. But the words were blunt and true. Bonnie gives a soft smile. No, we don't have any personal connection, but Steery did. She asked if I consider it. Last night, I thought it over with Ace, and we feel if it is one of each, we will, in memory of not only Mona and Nicken, but in memory of Steery. Bonnie explains as tears start to cloud her vision. It hurt to remember that night. Steery and her laying in the middle of the settlement watching the stars. She remembers Steery's big smile and hope when she asked. It hurt even more because she asked Steery to help raise the babies. And now Steery is gone. I'm so sorry, Bon. I didn't mean to make you cry, the slime states worriedly as they reach over the bar to wipe away the bunny's tears. I miss her, Jay. I miss her so much, Bonnie yells, as Ace pulls her into a hug. The bell ringing made Ace pull away from Bonnie before rushing out of the dining hall. Bonnie and Jay followed close behind before they... Oh my god.
Got another thing to...
And I'm gonna blame him for it regardless.
Okay.
The bell ringing made Ace pull away from Bonnie before rushing out of the dining hall. Bunny and Jay followed close behind. Before them, the gates were wide open. The wooden bar broken on the ground as a large fuck! I hate that word!
Skeletal! I got you.
Creature stood a few feet in the settlement. Jay, can you keep the monster in the lock? Ace asks as he waves Bertina over. Yes, hold on, the slime replies quickly as they rush over to the undead being. Bertina, protect Bonnie and get her somewhere safe. He orders as he rushes over to Mad Dog while watching Jay turn to a puddle at the enemy's feet. How did it get in Mad Dog's? Mad Dog yells as he aims his crossbow before releasing a ball into its chest with what seems to be a heart beating in it. No idea, Ace responds as he loads up a crossbow for himself. It didn't work. Jay's voice caught everyone's attention as they watched the beast rush quickly toward.
It's okay, you got this.
Hi, sheep! Rush quickly towards Bonnie and Bertina. My mind is reading faster than what I can say. Bertina's heart pounded against her chest as she shoves Bonnie into the medical bay, where Basil catches her. The navigator slams the door shut just in time as a large hand of the skeleton slams into her back. A scream rips from her feeling pain blossom into her body while losing feeling in her leg. Shoot it, Regina screams after noticing no one was firing anything. Ace hesitates before finally firing a ball after realizing that anything happens. Regina was ready to sacrifice her life. I am going to cover myself over the enemy, Jay yells as they rush over. I'll get the fire. Mad Dog understands what the plan Jay would do. Ace loads another bolt as he watches the creature throw Bertina somewhere in the settlement. He hears no screams, which makes his heart ache. Another friend is gone. Eno, go find Bertina. Ace orders. Eno shoots him a glare. He learned she didn't like taking orders. But right now there was no time to argue, and they might still have time saving Bertina if she is still breathing. A animalistic scream leaves the skeletal beast as Mad Dog shoots a firebolt into it. The beast started to swing its arm, but Jay's slime hardened due to the fire. It only took a few seconds before the beast was almost like it was frozen in time. If it wasn't for the moving eyes and the fire, Eric, shoot it with your gun. Ace orders, causing the man to quickly nod as he adds a small metal pellet into the weapon before firing off, spraying to the beast's skull, causing the slime to shatter along with the bones of the enemies. Water, Mad Dog, Ace states as he watches the fox scurry off to get water for Jay and as well for the fire. Once Jay is back together, Steven and Nick, you both clean up the base's remains. Z and Eric repair the gate, though with orders as he looks around, but Unix was nowhere to be seen. Hopefully she was with Eno, and they were saving Bertina, but the thought was cut short when he heard Bonnie scream in pain. This caused Ace to slam open the medical bay doors. What happened? The wolf asks as he rushes over to his wife's side, where she was laid back on the bed. The fear and stress of what happened forced her labor. Basil yelled as he rushes over with the cart of supplies. No, they aren't ready. Bonnie screams as she grabs onto Ace's arm. Is there anything you can do to undo this? Ace asks as Basil adjusts Bonnie's legs. Like it or not, they are coming and no one can undo this. Basil states as he puts Ace's hand into Bonnie's. Don't let go of her hand, and Bonnie, your body is ready to push. Don't stop pushing. Basil orders before sitting down on a stool. Thank you, Jay mumbles as they lay on the ground. You're welcome. How you feeling? Mad Dog replies before asking as they help the slime up. Like I was on fire. Before ice cold water was dumped on. The slime replies, causing the fox to laugh. Sorry, but you did great, he replies before turning to help Steven and Nick in cleaning up. Can you look for Eno and Unix? Mad Dog asks as he picks up a broom, which Jay nods in response. She closes the medical bay's door before heading off in the direction of the farm. Unix, Jay calls out after not seeing them for a good while. Over here, the doctor's voice calls out in the direction of the cemetery. Hey, squirrel, we forgot that in the drawing. Just so you know, the cemetery.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that as well.
Oh god, we'll have to redo all of that, ain't I?
Oh god.
Oh, okay. The slime took a deep breath before walking over to them. She didn't make it. Jay
Hold on
asks,
one second.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat and I'm venting.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm continuing.
Okay, damn.
She didn't make it, Jay asked softly as she reaches Eno's sign. No, The leader states bluntly as they watch eunuchs dig. Do we know what caused it? Jay asks eunuchs to look up. Down in her blood. Eunuchs replies as she looks over the dark cloth covering the body. No autopsy, the sly mask as she sits down beside Eno, making the woman glare at her. Why? We were there. We know how she died. Eno snaps, making Jay hold up their hands. Sorry, I just thought that what eunuchs did regardless, since she did it back on the settlement 22. Jay explains quickly, feeling uncomfortable now. Okay, only if I wasn't there and didn't have the full story, but I was there. Eunuch quickly explains as he placed the hand on Eno's knee and knew, you need to stop it. You can't be mean to everyone that has questions. You know damn well they weren't being mean about it, and they were curious. Eunuch watches Eno deflate before mumbling an apology to the slime.
I love how Eunuch's just digging this grave all by herself. Nobody's offering help. They're just standing there and just like, okay, yeah, no, Eunuch's got... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, poor Eunuch's doing everything. It's okay, I got you, girl.
I'll help you dig her grave. You don't need to ask for what body.
Ew. I help you. I'm a wolf. I'll dig.
Let me go in a 4-track mode. Oh my god. Breathe and push, Bonnie. Breathe and push. Basil's voice was on repeat as the bunny screamed out in frustration and pain. What do you see? God damn it, Bunny. Bonnie yells as she leans her head back against Ace's arm. I see the top of the baby's head, Basil replies as he stands up quickly to prepare himself to get a safe grip on the infant. It wasn't long before Basil lifts the baby in view for Ace and Bonnie. It's a boy, Basil says before Bonnie screams again. I feel another, she cries out, causing a slight panic in the bear. Ace, you need to grab the other table.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back. I continue. I'm still going to continue.
My fucking god, Eunuch.
Fair enough.
You need to grab the other table, he yells as he pulls the infant table closer to set the baby down. So you get ready for the other. Ace forces Bonnie's hand off his before he rushing over to the other table across the room. I thought you were sure there was one, Basil. Ace states out in mild annoyance, having to leave his wife's side as he pushes the extra infant table over and sets it close to the bed. The test isn't always accurate, Basil snaps as he stands up again when he sees the top of the other's head. I see the head, he announced as Ace grabs Bonnie's hand again. You're doing so well, Ace whispers into her ear as she leans her head against his shoulder. Hey boy, Basil shouts as he pulls the baby into view. Congratulations, 2 boys. Whenever you finish catching your breath, I'll go get the book, Basil states as he hands the boy with black hair to Ace and the one with white to Bonnie. Hello, Sylvia. I'm sorry. I just noticed. I apologize. How are you? Where was I? Good. How goes the stream? It's going well. We are reading or continuing the reading of We Are Survivors. We are on chapter 7 right now. It is Silly V if you two want to say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I'm
Distracted.
yeah.
If you want to see the other two, King Mangie is not streaming at the moment.
Aw, shout out, it's adorable.
But Star is streaming if you want to go.
She almost called me Ace again. That's so fucking cute.
You want to go see him.
That's so fucking cute.
Where was I?
Basil was leaving to go get the book for baby names.
Okay. The door opening catches Ace's attention. Sorry, Eric, immediately apologize. Oh my god.
Thank you, Silly V. Welcome.
Merely apologized. He stood in the doorway. I just want to say I placed 2 cribs in your home so you don't have to worry about where to place them later. Eric says and returns Bonnie's wave. Thank you, Eric. Bonnie says happily tired as Basil returns with a small book. Yes, thank you, Eric. Ace responds as he watches Eric leave before he turns back to Basil. Alright, what are the twins' names? Basil asks as he opens the book. The white-haired one is Casper, the other is Jasper. Bonnie says quickly. I need water, hold
On for dear life.
Basil says quickly as Ace lays the newborns on their infant tables. Alright, Bonnie. You will stay here with the babies until morning. Unix and I will make sure there's no issues before allowing you out of here. Basil states, making Ace's shoulder slump. Would you like a bed to sleep by your wife later, Ace? The bear asks, not looking up from his book. Yes! Ace yells happily, making his wife giggle as she turns to see Unix walking into the medical bay.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to call you out like that. I was just like, okay, wait, did I die? What's up?
No, right now my chest feels really tight, so I'm taking a moment to lean back to breathe, and I'm pulling forward.
Curly, chill. It's okay.
It's okay. We'll get through. But no, if you really need to like leave at some point, we totally understand.
No, rain always makes me feel this way.
Oh, okay, interesting. I mean, I get
It's
it.
called asthma. Look it up.
I have asthma. I've been coughing this entire time, bitch.
Oh yeah? Well then, get learnt then.
Words are also difficult to read.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never read in my life. TLDR, don't bully uni. Word hard.
I wasn't bullying Uni.
You were bullying me. Yeah.
I wasn't bullying
I can't believe you could sit here and tell me that you weren't bullying me looking ass.
I wasn't bullying you.
I mean, I don't know what you would call bullying other than that, so that's weird. I'm pretty sure that's called bullying, but go off.
Oh my god. I love you.
I love you too.
I was afraid you weren't gonna say it back.
No, I wouldn't. I would never. Wait, not say it back. What the fuck? Hi.
Oh shit. Hold on, I lost the page.
I never not say it back.
I never not say it back. Exactly.
Son of a thank you, squirrel!
You're welcome.
What did Squirrel do this time?
It's what
Play the
I
drink button.
Oh god.
So loud. Uh-oh, Unix was surprised to see 2 little beans on the infant tables.
2 little beans.
Basil, she asks with confusion as she makes a wide berth between the babies and her. And
What?
she makes her
She's afraid of babies.
and she makes her way to the bear. Don't worry, I'll handle the babies if you handle Bonnie. Basil answers quickly.
Basil's afraid of Bonnie.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Basil answers quickly in order to calm the woman as her frown deepens when the babies start to cry. They are hungry, but they'll have to wait. Eunice, can you clean her? I don't wish to make her any more uncomfortable when it isn't an emergency. Basil asks while stating why as he gets up to put away his book and help Ace calm the babies until Bonnie is ready. Of course, Eunice replies as she quickly pulls the curtain before grabbing a wash tub and rag. The fox tilts his head as he watches Z pass Nick and Steven towards him. I just realized you said you were 148 years old, Z exclaims as he stood in front of Mad Dog. Wow. Mad Dog breathes out in shock as he blinks a few times. It took you 10 hours to register my age? The fox asks with a grin as Z huffs in annoyance. How are you that old? Z demands as he throws out his arms before letting them hit his sides. I don't know. How is Ace 106? How is Bonnie 248? How is Basil only 60?
Oh man.
Robbing the cradle.
My bad.
How is it that Jay doesn't remember how old they are? Mad Dog shot back as he leans on his knees. How old was everyone in your unit? The fox asks again as Z takes a step back before looking around him. Why do you care how old we are? You're the one that's seen the world being built and fall over and over again, Z states as he sits down by the fox. I answered your question. You answered mine. That was the deal. Mad Dog says with a grin, making the miner groan as he closes his eyes. It's been 6 years since we left the vault, so Eno is 26, I'm 28, Steven is 29, Steery would be 34, Nick is 36, Shoja would be 38, Retina would be 41, Monet would be 46, Eric is 49, and I don't know Unix's age. Z answers as he looks over at the hybrid. Interesting. Your leader is the youngest, and it seems you don't have much knowledge on your medic. Mad Dog muses as he looks over at the medical bay. Well, of course I do. Z starts before slowing down in realization as he tilts his head while his eyes drift to Eric. No, I don't know much about anyone, to be honest. This caught Mad Dog's attention as he looks over at the taller male. Didn't you all grow up together? He asks in confusion as Z looks back at him. We all grew up in a vault together. But that is all we have in common. I have vague memories of Eric being married and Nick being married and them having kids and Steven being a heartbreaker, Bertina having a child, but no, I don't remember seeing a partner. Gary had a husband and 2 kids. Eno had a fiance, but she was also having an affair. Mana had a wife, but she died. I remember nothing of Sonja and Unix. Z took a deep breath before looking around him.
Damn.
I don't know him. I don't know them. I don't know what their life was like in the vault. Fox hums as he leans against Z's shoulder. Then how do you know who is telling the truth and who's a liar? He asks softly before standing up and walking away to the medical bay after seeing Basil waving him in. Those words settle into Z's mind as he slowly gets up and heads back to his hut. How does he know? End of chapter 7, Casper and Jasper.
Damn.
Nice.
I also don't remember this Eric character, and that's sad.
Yeah, what the heck? Who the fuck is Eric?
Where the fuck was I?
Dude, I don't even think I heard the word Eric in those sentences, so I'm just like kind of confused as to where you pulled Eric out of.
Eric was the one that told everyone about Monet and Nickens.
Yeah, but I completely don't even remember this person. I mean, like,
I don't fucking remember
I
this
mean, like,
person.
I remember them telling everybody, but I don't remember, like, them other than that, to be
Eric
honest.
found the land they were
Don't recall
filmed in
this.
22.
Nope, don't remember.
Eric! Eric! Eric is one of the
Same.
engineers.
How am I supposed to know?
Exactly, I forget. I don't remember any of this shit.
You know what? When I reread these chapters, you're going like, Eric, because you suddenly got attached.
I mean, yeah, because I forgot. I forgot that she died.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's different though, because at least when Monet died, we were we instantly became attached when they were like in the process of dying. Whereas Brit, I was like, oh yeah, fuck, they die.
Oh yeah, fuck, they die.
Thank you for the sound alert, Squirrel.
Damn, Squirrel.
Damn squirrel.
She played a sad violin.
I mean, yeah, I feel that in my soul.
Well, then chapter 8 will mean nothing to you or why Eric did what he did.
Okay. Sorry, Squirrel. My brain is a peanut.
If it makes you feel any better, I love them, squirrel. I don't remember who they are. It's cool, squirrel.
Oh, fuck.
We're good,
Just
squirrel.
Just had a dramatic.
God. I'm laughing so hard like I'm getting lightheaded. It's so fucking
Oh
funny.
god!
It's so fucking funny.
I'm looking! Squirrel.
Oh.
We are survivors. Chapter 8. Chapter 8 Love.
2 chapter 8s. Yo.
Well,
No.
they're combined into one, so don't worry.
Dang. I love that usually when it comes to like the chapter names, we don't put the chapter names together. That amuses me. I love that. It entertains me.
It's like, oh no, how is this gonna make my life a living hell?
Literally.
You've made me scared of names. Congrats.
Literally afraid of names. Because we know they're gonna disappear soon.
Whose name?
I mean, everybody's names.
Chapter names.
Yeah. Like
Character names. Everything.
Like, literally, Monet was a chapter, and we were like, who? What the fuck? And then it all made sense, and we were like, oh, Monet.
And then it's like, oh, Jasper and Casper is a name of a thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, you know. And then it's just like babies, and it's like, what? Okay.
Yeah. Or like, what was the title for the chapter when he passed away?
Change in routine.
Yes.
Yes.
That shit fucked me up. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, see, that's my point. Like, I love that we get the chapter names after the chapters.
Unit
Yeah,
10,
and then it's like...
Chapter 1 was Unit 10. Chapter 2 was Not Waiting Any Longer.
Yeah, that one was
Yes.
another one.
Yeah, because that's when Monet. It's like, we should get a medic, and then they don't wait to cut off Monet's arm.
No, Chapter 3, Change in Route 2, that's when Monet was asking for a medic. Chapter 2 is Deadfall.
Oh, yeah.
I remember because it reminded me of Skyfall. That one
That was a
movie.
good show.
Or
Chapter
whatever.
4 is Monet. Chapter 5 was Empty Eyes. Is where Sonia dies.
I was just gonna say.
We meet you.
I was just gonna say, isn't that when Sonia dies? Get out of my head.
Chapter 6, They Aren't Them.
Yeah, that's when they found all people. They were fucking weird.
And we just read Chapter 7, which is Casper and Jasper.
Which made sense after, because it's the babies' names.
And then I lost Chapter 8, and now we're reading Chapter 8, which is Love. Alright.
Play it on me.
When is Basil coming back? Bonnie asks as she gently rocks Casper. Tomorrow, why? Ace answers, before adding a question as he looks up from his book. Casper and Jasper is getting more pink than before. Bonnie starts, but Ace quickly cuts her off. Eunuch said he is fine. That they are fine. That all it is because they are of the hard crying. He just finished crying just seconds ago. The wolf tries to reassure her, but the look she gives him tells him that she is still worried. With a heavy sigh, he gets up and walks over to the bed before sitting down beside her. The moment Basil gets back, the very moment he gets back, I'll request him to look at Casper and Jasper. Ace states as he pulls her into her embrace, careful to not disturb the baby. Thank you, Bonnie whispers after a few moments as she gets up to lay Casper in his bassinet. Are you watching tonight? Bunny asks as she crawls underneath the covers. No, Jay and Eric are watching tonight. They volunteered for Z and me. Ace replies as he carefully climbs over his wife to get to his side of the bed.
Okay.
What?
I was gonna ask, why are they covering for Z?
If I read further, you'll find out.
Oh fuck, okay, damn.
It's not like it's Chronicle to answer it, so we're just...
Well, I thought maybe I missed something in the last chapter, that's why I'm asking.
You still... He climbs over his wife to the side of his bed. I haven't seen him in a week. I hope he's okay, Bonnie whispers as she cuddles against her husband before trying to get some sleep. Good evening, Jay. Eric calls out with a soft smile as he waves towards the sleepy slime. Not so loud. People are sleeping, Jay states as they walk up the steps. Are you ready to test out my weapon tonight? Eric asks as he holds up the gun that shot the beast with a week ago. Yes, Jay shouts before a cuss drops. Soon after, as they look around to make sure no one was exited from their homes. I thought we were supposed to be quiet, the black-haired man teases as he sets his night bag down beside one of the chairs before readying up for Jay. Leave me alone, Jay whines as they set their miniature bag on the long end table. Tell me about the weapon, Jay says as they take the weapon from Eric, looking it over. Give me 1 second.
Take your time.
Eric sits down in his chair as he thinks back to the vault with a soft smile. My husband, Nicken, he made it. He called it the wind slicer, because no matter how strong the winds were, and if you used only the powder pellets, it would never go off course. Eric explains as his eyes look out into the darkness. But the weapon is best suited during windy days or surrounded by loud or surroundings with loud machinery. Jay looks over their shoulder with confusion. Why? The slime asks as they lower the weapon. because it's quite loud. The black-haired man states as he takes the weapon back. Have you ever used it back in Settlement 22? The slime asks as they sit in the chair beside the long end table. Only once. Eric answers as a wicked grin spreads across his lips, before shaking his head and looks over with a soft smile. Anyways, it's a good weapon for picking people off if you're able to keep your hands steady and aim for the ear canals. Then people would be confused about what is happening, and the powdered pellets would kill them instantly, and or depending on what powder you use depends on how they react. Eric picks up several different hardened powdered pellets to show them. Which one is your favorite to use? Jay asks as they lean forward on the end table in between the chairs. The yellow one. It will immediately numb wherever it hits, it'll start thinning the blood. I lost it. This is why I can't read too far without the mouse cursor. And it'll start thinning the blood, and it will roughly take 3 hours to kill someone if they aren't bleeding out. Eric explains with excitement before carefully putting the pellets back in a separate small bag. Jay watches carefully before leaning back and grabbing their bag. A few moments of silence pass before Jay asks, "Do you want to get high?" as they pull out a tiny bag. The man grins before opening the lantern and grabbing a fire stick. "Definitely," Eric says as Jay held the blunt out and Eric lit it before turning away to blow out the fire stick.
Damn.
Give me a second. I need to get more water.
Mangie and I don't get any fucking fun. Look at all the serious scenes. Jelly gets fucking smoking weed with frickin' Eric.
Frickin' yeah. Me actually smoking weed and having all the fun.
Yeah. Jelly not liking smoking of the weed.
Right?
Fuck. Bamboozled. Laid. Yeah.
I have my wonderful fiance in my game now, and I'm very happy.
Yeah.
But all he does is watch TV with Soul.
Fuck.
Which is a little sad.
Is.
And I'm standing on a corner for some reason with Gibo because the walking thing broke, and so I want to go home, but I don't know how to go home.
Can you show me them later if I'm awake?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course. You could see them later.
I am back.
Welcome back. We missed you.
I missed you too.
I
You have
so.
any compliments or questions or concerns so far?
No, we were just bitching that Jelly gets all the fun.
Yeah.
Let's hope the fun lasts then.
Oh, fuck.
You're not supposed to die, Mangie.
Mangie's smoking weed with Jay and Eric right now.
Yep. For real. Why aren't me and Ace smoking the hella weed?
I mean, yeah, Bonnie's taking care of the babies. I'm not feeding babies. Why can't I?
Yeah, I'm not feeding babies. What the fuck?
God damn.
Maybe you're sleeping with your husband.
Hurt and betrayed.
I am sleeping with my husband and smoking weed.
No, it's true.
I love hearing Uni laugh. It's so cute.
Squirrel just did a sound alert saying, "No, it's true. It's true." She realized what's going on now.
Jelly's the one in the group that's like, no to weed. And then it's just like, Jelly's the one smoking with Eric. Bamboozled. Incorrect. Fake news. Okay, I'm sorry, continue.
It's a fever dream, that's what it is.
Oh.
Got another question. Jay finally speaks up after a few minutes. Shoot away, Eric replies, but not bothering to open his eyes as he stays relaxed in his chair. How many people have you killed? The slime asks as giggles leave the...
It's a weird thing to giggle about.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out if the sentence was Eric because he's a him, or we missed.
Or if it was supposed to be Jay.
Yeah. The slime asks as giggles leave them as they try to keep themselves from turning into a puddle. With the weapon or with the sabotage? The question leaves Eric as he lazily looks around the hybrid. A few seconds pass as Jay looks over with wide eyes. What sabotage? Jay asks in a whisper, surprise evident as they look around before looking at the man. The sabotage that made my unit leave. Eric grins as he closes his eyes again. That was you? Jay whispers as they lean over the end table. Why? What made you do it? The slime questions as Eric's laugh fills the air. Eno's parents were idiots. I knew my parents shouldn't have said anything to them. The moment they learned about the cats, they were like, oh no, how could you? And what about the children? God, they were so annoying. And even more so when they decided to change the rules and how to run the vault. Eric's voice grew in anger before shaking his head. For 50 years they stopped the gas, so it was 50 years of build-up. Accidental sabotage? I'm not mad. They finally understand it now. He explains as he runs a hand through his hair.
Why are there so many evil people in this group? Fucking Sonia! Fucking Eric killed everybody in the beginning chapter that we just found out now. Killing children. Fucking baby murderer. Fuck. God damn.
I'm sorry, you're yelling, and my fucking Sims are fighting, and I'm scared. I don't know what happened.
I feel you.
Bastard started yelling at a child, and it really pissed me off.
Well, what Uni just said is basically Eric was the one to kill everybody in the first chapter.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I love the comment, yeah? I got that part. Like they assume this. Even though they don't remember who Eric was.
Yeah, no.
I don't fucking know who Eric is, leave me alone!
I'm still not quite sure, but I know he killed people now.
I killed 2 people with a limb slicer and over 20 people with the sabotage. But they didn't stay dead for long, so technically, I only killed 1 person. Eric states, as he closes his eyes and leans back. All the while, Jay processes the information. The slime didn't know when it happened, but they felt strangely sober again. Just as Jay realized that, they also realized that the man in front of them was a serial killer. The slime looks down at their feet before slowly getting up. I'm going to get some water, Jay states as they look over their shoulder at Eric. The man waves his hand, unaware of everything around him, as the slime tries not to race down the metal stairs. and tries to keep a normal enough speed as they head towards Rosabelle's leader's home. Bonnie shoots up in her bed. The sound of rapid knocking wasn't what woke her. The sound of her baby's crying did. She shook Ace before getting out of bed after confirming that the man was waking up. "What is it?" Ace asks groggily as he sits up, watching Bonnie pick up one of the babies. At the door, Bonnie barks in annoyance from the lack of sleep and the crying babies. The wolf nods as he stumbles out of bed and rushes towards the door. A distressed slime wasn't on his list of things to see tonight, but there they were. "Jay, what's wrong?" Ace asks in confusion as he leans out the door to see if anyone else was around. "Can we talk inside?" Jay asks quickly. Every bump in the night making them jumpy as they think that Eric might have realized what he confessed. "Shit, yeah, come on in," the wolf said as he steps aside allowing the slime to rush in. "Jay?" The confusion leaves Bonnie as she looks at the nervous slime. "What's wrong, baby?" The mothery slime left the bunny as she set her son down as they quiet down again, but the peace was a limited luxury. "Eric is a bad man," Jay blurted out, making the two furrow their brows. "What makes you think that?" Ace asked as they watched the slime sit down on the couch. Bonnie follows close after. "Because he confessed to me that he was the one that sabotaged the vault. This took them back as the couple looked at each other before looking at the slime. "You're sure he said this? Eric did that?" Ace asked carefully. He was shocked. Ace knew whatever happened that the vault dwellers were going to fight. He knew some hearts were going to be shattered as he walked out of his home. He walked up to Eno's home, knocking on the door. The tired woman opened it after a few seconds had passed. "Ace, what are you waking me up for?" she asked in confusion as Nick steps into view behind Eno. Choosing to ignore the thought of why Nick was there, he looked back at Eno. "We got information on Eric, and I want to tell you first since this is your team." The wolf starts causing Eno to straighten up, but the confusion never leaves her. "Eric confessed to sabotaging your vault." This took a minute for them to process before Eno shook her head rapidly. No. Eric would never do that. He had people he loved there. He had a family." Eno states as she turns to Nick, but Nick was still processing what he heard. "I am sorry, but based on what I received, it seems he He knew what he was doing and what he was doing it for. Ace quickly adds as he hears a door to his left open. What's going on? Steven's voice was recognized quickly, causing everyone to look at him before looking back at each other. Ace just told us that Eric sabotaged the vault. Nick replies as he slips past Eno. What? That can't be. If he did that, then... Steven trails off as he looks past Ace's shoulder. Did you lie to us about Sonja? Steven's question caught everyone off guard, but soon became clear when they saw Eric standing in front of the group's homes. That Sonja killed Monic? That Sonja couldn't accept Monic or Nicken? Eric asks as he tilts his head back. His body's still showing that he's still very much relaxed.
This fucking bitch, oh my god.
An uncanny sight to see in the man. What I said about Monic is true, but I lied about Sonja's actions. Eric clarifies a bit as his eyes darts to Ace. Ace freezes when he finally sees in the darkness that Eric is holding a weapon. Then tell us the truth, you bastard! Nick yells, stomping in Eric's direction, but his approach was halted when Eric lifted the wind slicer. Now, you must wait for me to respond before trying to attack me. The black-haired man teases as a weak smile covers his features. Sonja wasn't a bad person, nor was Monet, but what they both had in common was sleeping with my husband. Sonja was always head over heels for him. The week they stopped seeing each other was the week they were trying to cover their tracks, but I already knew. Eric starts as anger starts to show in his voice. I also found out during that week that my husband's been sleeping with Monet. My husband fell pregnant, and it wasn't mine. His voice grew in range as he moves his gun towards Steven. I thought it was Monet's, but I remember that Monet couldn't give his wife a baby. You're the only one that slept with him. Just like Monet's wife and Bertina. You were famous for sleeping around, Steven. Eric sneers as everyone feels fear sink into them. Give me a second, Iwata.
Yo, what the fuck?
I'm like so confused right now.
So, Eric lied when he said that Sonia didn't accept Monet or Nicken for being trans. He lied so that they'd kill Sonia because Sonia slept with his partner.
Yes.
So Eric caused the beginning gas leak in the first chapter, and he's the reason Sonia's dead because he lied. And
What the fuck?
I guess Steven was also sleeping with his partner, so...
Wait, was he being truthful about Monet? Monet?
Yeah,
Being
he was
trans?
being... Yes, he says that he was... What he said about Monet was true, but what... about Sonja's actions were false.
Yeah, so Sonia didn't really... She wasn't really a
Another-
transphobe.
Yeah, and he never said anything about Nick sleeping with him, just Steven and Monet and Sonja.
Damn. It's getting juicy.
This is getting juicy. I'm getting so
What
stressed.
the fuck am I doing? You wrote the story!
What did Squirrel say?
She played the sound alert, what the fuck you doing? Any questions, Mangie?
I think Mankey's kinda lost.
I'm a little lost.
Do you want me to reread the chapter?
How about you just give Mangus the
No,
cliff notes?
yeah. No. I'm good. I will put it together as we go. I'm good. We're good. We can.
What
If you still don't understand the end of the chapter, we'll re-explain it.
Okay.
Penny said she wanted a baby, and you both agreed for me to help her. Steven yells as he holds his hand out in front of him in pure fear. It's Nicken! Him! Respect the dead! Eric screams as he moves his finger to the trigger. Sorry! Steven replies as he falls to his knees. He didn't want to die. Hey, Ninos calls out, catching Eric's attention as he moves the gun to her. Did Sonja kill Monet or not? Ino asks as she listens to Ace carefully crawl around her home. No. Sonja proposed to Monet the week before the expedition. Reasoning why they didn't see each other, because Sonja didn't want to give Monet time to think about it. Wanted to give Monet time to think about it without her making Monet feel pressured. That happiness clouded her judgment that day. Eric, anger softens as his eyes drift to the side. I hated it. They destroyed my life, and they were off to be happy. Eric's anger returns as his eyes locked onto Eno. You watched me leave the settlement that day. The day Monet died. Didn't question it, so I thank you. This made Eno's stomach drop. Her body leans against the door frame as she thinks back to the day when he left with the wind slicer. Why are you doing this? Why did you sabotage the vault? Nick asks as he takes a step back. I am getting rid of people that ruined my life. Sonja, Monet, and Steven stole my husband from me, made me lose my cool. I didn't mean to kill him, I swear. I was just angry, he whispers, as he lowers his gun a bit. That gas wasn't supposed to kill. The gas in low amounts is harmless. It was why people never seem to age or were still strong despite their age. I just wanted my wife back. My husband, I mean. Nicken. I got it. But you made us leave. Eric's voice raises as he points the gun at Eno. The dead should stay dead, Eric. Nick yells as he covers Eno with his body. A wicked smile covers Eric's face. Is that right? The black-haired man asks as he points his gun at Steven. Yes. Steven answers unsurely as he looks straight to Eric's eyes. Seeing nothing but evil, he never thought Eric would do something so cruel. Give me a second. I need water.
Totally fine. Take your time.
Yeah, no, this is intense.
You want to say anything so far?
No, I got out and I wanted to get out early. Oh god, it's insane. Things are slowly starting to like be put together in my head. But damn, I can't believe it.
Mangie, anything on your side?
Somebody I didn't even remember was a character is the one behind everything.
I feel like every time you start talking, I do a time skip. And then you're like, anyway, do you have any, like, questions? And I'm like, what? Huh?
Yeah.
I got a question. Yeah, what the fuck happened? I wasn't here for it. And then you guys are like, okay, so this is what happened. And then I do another time skip. And I'm like, what?
Oh,
It's not computing.
I can type it to you later if you want.
Okay.
Once
You just having one of those days.
once it sinks in, you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, what the fuck?
Alright, I'm going to start again.
Okay.
2 shots rang out and 2 bodies hit the ground. Eno's screams filled the air as she runs over to Steven's body. Nicholas passed Eric's to see Eunice silently standing there with Ace to her side. Eunice quietly hands the gun to Ace before walking away. I'm sorry, Ace states as he watches Eno cradle Steven's body. I wish I was faster, he states again, before falling after Eunice. Nick slowly moves over to Eno. He rubs her back as she tries to process everything. It all happened so fast. He felt so lost, his head pounded as he felt like his mind was pounding against the skull.
Sorry.
You're good. Basil was definitely confused as he opens the gates to Rosabelle, since the settlement was never this quiet. Mad Dog sidesteps in with his weapon drawn as he looks around for any noticeable monsters about. Ace! Basil calls out when he notices the fox. The wolf!
Yeah, damn speciesist.
All canines look the same, I guess.
For
Oh my god, guys, I got tater tots for lunch! Maybe that's why I'm not able to, like, process anything. It's because I haven't eaten.
Yeah, you're hungry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like the fucking Snickers bars commercials. You're not you when you're hungry.
Yeah.
If you have a lot of time steps, you maybe be hungry. Calls out as he notices the wolf coming out of the medical bay. Where is everyone? The bear asks as he gets closer to the leader. Graveyard, Ace replies weakly as he sits down at the fountain. Why? What happened? Mad Dog asks as he runs over after closing the gates. Eric confessed to sabotaging the vault and killing Monet. Ace states as he lays his head in his hands. He also killed Stephen before he died. He continued before a sob rippled through him.
Stephen! Stephen's dead!
What?
What?
When?
Fucking... No, go back and read that then. I completely missed that.
Okay.
Holy shit.
2 shots rang out and 2 bodies hit the ground. Eno screams fill the air as she runs over to Steven's body.
Fuck.
Nick looks past Eric's to see Unix silently standing there with Ace to her side. Unix quietly hands the gun to Ace before walking away. I'm sorry, Ace states as he watches Eno cradle Steven's body. I wish I was faster, he states before following after Unix. Nick slowly moves over to Eno. He rubs her back as he tries to process everything. It all happened so fast. He felt lost as his mind pounded against his skull.
Okay, first of all, I trust Unix's judgment, but what the hell?
I'm sorry that one half of your ship is dead, Mangie.
It's alright.
We'll find another.
I ship what is it, like Zazel dog?
I thought you said you didn't.
Well, I have no choice, so I guess I do.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Damn. I also
I gotta wait, hold on, I have to tell my fiance that we have a boyfriend. Babe, we have a boyfriend. Yeah, you have me, I'm your husband, but now we have a boyfriend too. Yeah, his name is Z.
His boyfriend was just killed.
His boyfriend was just killed. Are you okay with that, my love? Yeah, he's cool with it.
It's gonna have to be like you said. Cause, I ship Ace and Bonnie too, but how the fuck do you put that into a ship name?
Ani.
Ani. Yes.
Or base.
True. Boss.
Goodness.
Sorry.
That's just hilarious.
We're fanboys. We do this.
Zazel dog.
Yeah, Zazel dog.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you making fun of us.
Oh no, I just think it's funny with the names. Just right up on the spot, no thank you to it.
Yeah, no.
And it's Eric that shot Steven, and Unix shot Eric. That's what Squirrel said.
What?
Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, okay, alright.
Yeah,
fair,
I
okay.
was a little confused because Eric was holding a gun, so I was like, wait, did Eric just like murder suicide or?
It was all murder.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Squirrel.
Alright, back to where we were. Do we want to start with the next paragraph at the beginning or in the middle where we were?
Well, I don't know, I kind of have a lot of feelings right now.
Can we have a moment to process?
Yeah.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah. Cause, Fuck. Just as I was like getting used to Steven being in the group and like being a like main character, he's just fucking gone now. Damn.
Alone again.
I was getting used
Naturally.
to. I was getting used to, you know, admitting the ship between Steven and Z for Mangie's behalf, and now it's dead. Fucking literally.
Fucking literally sad.
Damn. That's brutal too. Well, I mean, it's a good thing Unix stopped him when he did, because... Wait, wouldn't he have gone after someone else too? Because it was...
He probably wouldn't stop until he died.
Well, no, I mean, it was Steven, it was Sonia. Was it Monet too? Was that the third person?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's a lot to, like, fucking take in the... Damn.
And there's still more to take in.
I know!
So Steven's dead.
Yeah, so Steven's dead. We're gonna have to get used to that in a second. Fuck.
And I'm fucking Z, so you can't, obviously.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Well, IRL, if Lita and I ever added somebody to our relationship, we'd add a woman, wouldn't add a man.
Oh yeah,
That's
Squirrel
sad.
told me yesterday she noted that.
Fuck!
Oh, that's in the books.
Well, hey, we need help with the babies.
But she doesn't know who she's gonna add, so it's up in the air. No one knows, not even me.
Okay.
Not even me.
I think I'm ready. I'm prepared. Also, hi, Shrimpy.
Hello, Shrimpy. Are you ready to be traumatized?
Not.
Mangie, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Basil was definitely confused as he opened the gates to Rosabelle, since the settlement was never this quiet. Mad Dog sidesteps in with his weapon drawn as he looks around for any noticeable monsters about. Ace, Basil calls out as he notices the wolf coming out of the medical bay.
Calling me a fox.
I didn't say it this time.
Almost did.
Almost is not it. Where is everyone? The bear asks as he gets closer to the leader. Graveyard, Ace replies weakly as he sits down on the fountain.
It never gets easier.
Why? What happened? Mad Dog asks as he runs over after closing the gates. Ear confessed to sabotaging the vault and killing Monet. Ace states as he lays his head in his hands. He also killed Steven before he died. He continued before a sob ripped from him. I wasn't fast enough, and Z will open his door. I am scared. I'm so fucking scared for these people. He whispers as Mad Dog pulls him to a hug. I'll get my spare key and check on him, Basil states as he walks up to his house. He knew
You okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'm drinking carbonated water.
That sounded like a hard swallow.
Yeah, it kind of burns.
I'm sorry.
Back beside it later. He knew Z has fallen into a deep. Yeah, my God, words. He knew Z has fallen into a deep depression, but he didn't know how bad it was until today. Man, English.
It's difficult.
Yeah. Basil's voice filled the small house as well as his footsteps as he walked further in. Z, are you here? The bear asks as he looks around the bookcase and half wall before stopping his track. Oh, huh. You couldn't answer even if you wanted to, huh? Basil's voice softens as he kneels in front of the disassociating man. that was laid on the rug in front of his
no.
bed.
Poor baby.
Baby. Sorry, we love characters that we can relate to. I feel
Love, heartbroken.
relate, and I feel so bad.
Now he's a baby.
He's a baby. He's always been a baby.
Come on, darling. Matt and I will take care of you until you come back. He whispers as he cradles the thin man in his arms before carefully walking out of the small home. The bear was quick to get to his home, not wanting to add any more worry or grief to the others. He carefully lays the man in the middle of his bed before leaving his home to retrieve the fox. Mad Dog, follow, please. Basil calls out once he notices Ace heading away from his husband. The fox tilts his head in confusion with why the urgent tone was coming from his husband. But regardless, he followed the big man from the fountain. What is wrong? Mad Dog asks as they enter their home. Basil pulls back the curtain to their dimly lit bedroom. I need you to watch Z as I go make him something easy to eat, as well as get a bath ready so we can clean him. Basil states and asks, causing the fox to snap his head to the bed and then back to the bear. Clean him. What? He whispers as he looks back at Z, but the man didn't respond in the slightest. He's stuck in his mind, Mad. His body isn't fighting to live anymore. He needs help, and we made a promise to them that if he ever needed us to care for him, that we would. Basil explains, as well as he reminds the fox. As he finally pulls his eyes away from the bed to Mad Dog. Was that a lie? This made the fox take a step back in shock before looking down the ground. No, I would never lie. I adore Z, but I never thought it would get this bad, he whispers, causing the bear to pull him into a hug. I didn't either, but regardless, we must help him now, Basil said as he pulled back a bit to see Mad Dog. The fox gives us a nod as he pulls away completely. I'll do the bath if you do the food, Mad Dog states as a gentle smile appears on Basil's lips as he nods. Water!
Sorry, I was looking at Bastard's art and agree, Bastard.
Bastard sent art?
Oh yeah, in a separate group.
Oh, okay.
It's a ducky. Sorry, I zoned out. Where the fuck are we?
Well, now you just gotta put the pieces together.
No!
where Z and is being taken care of with by Basil and a Mad Dog.
Thank you.
This is where we fall in love.
Yes.
Maybe?
Kinda cute. Kinda living for it, to be honest.
What the fuck? Alright, yeah, alright.
It's adorable.
I ship it. I have no choice, but I also ship it.
It was forced. You didn't have a choice.
Poor
That's
baby.
totally fine. I'm totally cool with that. I'm okay.
Unconsensual shipping. It's okay. We'll
Totally
survive.
fine.
The fox quietly walks over to Z. I don't know if you can hear me, but don't worry. Basil and I will be here until you get back.
Aww.
We'll care for your body until you're ready to take the responsibility again. Mad Dog whispers as he carefully pulls the dead man into his arm and heads to their bathroom. He knows this is going to be a long journey. He remembers the day that Basil fell into a similar headspace. But the bear was more conscious compared to Z. Basil needed help back then too. He remembered having to remind the bear to shower, to eat, to drink, and to breathe sometimes. Mad Dog remembers feeding Basil when the bear's arms felt too heavy to do so. Remembers helping him in the shower when he was too overwhelmed to even try. Remembers holding him at night in fear Basil's mind would wound up consuming him in the way disease did his. Mad Dog also vaguely remembers when he also fell victim to his mind. When he thought Bonnie was gone, he vaguely remembers Basil caring for him, and Ace. But those memories were too far, and before Rosabelle even became a firm grasp on anyone. Were there any moments Basil's words broke Mad Dog's thinking? The fox looks up from Z as he steps out of the bathroom. Huh? Ah, no, he didn't say anything. He didn't move at all. The fox replies after a few seconds of processing Basil's question. The bear's shoulders stink a bit as he nods. Hey, he'll be okay, Basil. We aren't going anywhere.
Issues on point, as per usual.
We aren't going anywhere, and he isn't going anywhere. Mad Dog gently reminds with a soft smile. Our love is strong. We can take it. Basil cracks a smile as he gently kisses Mad Dog's forehead before leaning his head against Z's for a second or two and pulling away. I'll do the laundry after I bring you two food, he states as he walks back to the stove. Thank you, Mad Dog replies as he walks back to the room. The fox carefully moves Z into the middle before the knock on the front door gets his attention. I got it, the fox calls out as he walks past the curtains and opens the door. Bonnie, how are you? The Mad Dog asks, with a slight surprise and a soft smile, as he looks down at Casper and coos at him. Is Basil home? I need him to check Casper and make sure he's okay. Bonnie asks quickly as she rocks Casper. Yeah, he's in the kitchen. Come on in. Mad Dog replies as he steps aside and closes the door behind her before pulling back the curtain that covers the doorway to the rest of the home. The bear looks over his shoulder when he heard his name being called. Bonnie, he states happily as he puts the wooden spoon down and turns down the heat before moving towards her. Can you see if Casper is okay? He has been real pink and it's just not going away. Bonnie quickly asks as Basil carefully takes Casper from her. He moves past her to a small medical area. He carefully lays the few-week-old baby on the table before doing some tests he was able to do in his home. A soft smile rests on his lips as he picks up Casper and hands him back to Bonnie after a few minutes. Skin pigment. Basically a genetic he got from someone further up on either side of the family. Basil calmly states as Bonnie furrows her eyebrows. How did you get that? She asks as she looks down at the babbling baby. Because he's pink everywhere. And there's no signs and screaming that he's ill. He doesn't act ill. Bonnie, he's a healthy baby boy. The bear explains with a loving smile as he leans her back to the front door. Thank you, Basil. That means a lot to me, Bonnie states as she gives him a side hug before leaving. A soft laugh leaves Mad Dog as he leans against the archway. You know, our love for our friends is as matched. The fox jokes, making the bear laugh in response as he pulls the fox into his arms. End of chapter 8. Love.
Damn. Damn, little baby. Z.
This is intense.
I know!
Any questions so far?
God! It's a fudge sickle. Oh. I think so. So give me 1 second. I give Odin a key.
Mm-hmm.
But damn! There's so much
Damn!
going on.
Yeah. It's cool though. I'm vibing.
I don't think you have a choice not to vibe.
Right?
Are we ready?
Maybe.
Are you ready, Mangie?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm stressed.
I'm back. What's going on?
Hi, Beck.
I was asking if we're ready.
I'm ready now. Now that my friend's back.
Thank you.
Are you ready, Ace? No! Star!
No, Star.
Close enough. Yes, I'm ready.
I'm going to be so... By the end of chapter, whatever this is we end on, we are survivors, I'm going to end up calling you all the characters' names.
You're fine.
You can call me Joe Mama.
Go on.
We are survivors, chapter 9. Chapter 9, Annie. You have any theories on that? Before we start?
Okay. All right, Annie. Let's go. Someone's an orphan. Someone's a fucking orphan. It's gonna be an orphan episode. This is an orphan episode.
Orphan!
Orphan. Also, hi, Mom. I love you.
Hi, Mom from another family.
She's great. I don't know. I love Mangie's idea of orphan.
Orphan. Orphan. Lil Orphan Annie. I'm prepped. I'm ready.
Yep.
Who's gonna be an orphan? Let's see it.
We're going to go on one theory, nothing else. Okay.
Orphan.
Let's see what it is.
If I win $200 back.
Oh, fuck. I hope you get it.
I know. I hope I get it too.
Yes, Jack.
Uni, don't you hope I get it? What the hell? I thought you loved
I know
me.
the story so far, so I can't.
I don't know who's
Oh
paying.
my god.
I don't know who's paying
Remember,
you.
I'm the editor of these stories.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be, like, physically reading it. Just edit.
Get
Oh
up
my
here.
God, so much stuff has happened.
Yeah, I'm stressed. I'm
I
straight up
know,
stressed.
Yeah, like, damn.
Get
Oh
up
my
here.
god.
Say hello.
It's okay, he doesn't love us.
I love you.
I love you.
Don't worry about it. It's totally cool.
Are you gonna say hi to them or just put your
Hi.
paw on my chest?
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh, dude.
You can't rub the mic. You need to scream into it.
Meow. Don't we all scream into the mic? We're streamers, it's what we do.
I don't think I've ever screamed to the mic, to be
I
honest.
guess he's saying hello. and
Yes,
he's just
you have.
rubbing The mic.
I have.
Don't lie, yeah.
I don't remember.
You shout into
Hey,
the mic
get off
all the time.
laptop.
Damn. I
Damn.
apologize, everyone.
You shouldn't apologize because that's what we're here for.
It's true.
Hey,
Also-
Uni, I got a question.
Also, my
I might have an
decibels.
answer.
How do you change the color of something without having to sell it and buy a different version of the same fucking thing in Sims?
You go to the build mode,
Yeah.
and like up on the top bar, there should be like
Ah.
3 little squares that are in a circle.
Thank you. I love you.
Oh,
Thank you. That helped a lot.
You gonna eat that on my bed? Like, what?
All right, I'm ready to read now. Sorry, I was playing with my cat.
Nope, it's fine. We all need a break sometimes.
I need an emotional minute.
Still? Okay.
We can
No,
wait.
no, I'm fine. No, it's cool. I'm fine. I can do it. But also, I'm here. I'm here and I'm ready.
Okay. Jack, careful! I'll put you on the ground.
That's an interesting start.
Mangie, I am mentally holding your hand through this.
Thank you.
We'll
I
get through it
appreciate
together.
you.
Appreciate you.
This is the start of it, okay? An annoyed sign leaves Eunice as she slams the metal cabinet shut. Why do you care? The dark brunette asks as Enya follows close behind her, as the doctor steps into the storage room. Because everyone is mourning but you. Eno screams as she glares, as her glare never wavers. As she slams her hands against the older woman's back. Steven meant something to us. Bettina did too. Eno yells again, no. You were attached. You made bonds. I didn't. I never did. I never will. Eunuch states coldly as she pulls a few supplies from the shelving before stopping beside Eno and leaning her head close to Eno's ear. Monsters can't have any good. Remember? Eno's shoulders fall as she watches over her shoulder as Eunuch leaves the storage room.
Huh.
I mean, damn.
What the
Like, Unix literally didn't make any connections with anyone. She's been with them like their entire lives.
Oh my god, what? Whoa, no, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Uh-oh.
Jack, touch
Uh-oh.
Bad boy.
Bad
Jack, you gotta go on
noodle.
the floor. I'm sorry, you can't be up here no more.
Aw, sad.
Little baby. Yeah,
I don't know
damn.
what just happened, but something happened.
Unix just literally lives with these people their entire lives, and she's just like,
Colon T. I ain't emotionally attached. Girl, same. me lion.
Mangie. Yeah, I was gonna say, Mangie. If I died tomorrow, you'd cry your eyes out.
I would cry, yes. Dude, I'm like, yeah, basically. I'm a crybaby. Fact.
That's okay. It would be
Jeez.
mutual.
Same, I would cry if I found out one of you two passed away or anyone in our adorable chat.
God.
Oh, yeah.
I'd just be
Yeah.
like emotionally unable to do anything for months.
Feel.
Like, I love you all, but I just can't.
Purple.
Purple.
This is my favorite color.
It's also my favorite color. That's why we say we're like carbon copies of each other, just 4 years apart.
Yeah, that's so weird.
It's adorable. I love it. Sorry,
I'm
sorry, Uni. Yes, please continue.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. She's still angry, Basil asks as Eunuch sits down beside him. Is he still dissociating? You shot back as she slams the supplies down before looking over at the bear.
Yeah, fuck.
God damn, that's my boyfriend, thank you.
Cruel.
And my husband's boyfriend.
Awful.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's a yes, Basil says.
I think I killed you. Second.
Just a little bit. Basil says as he keeps his eye down at the papers. Have you found anything on why the babies are pink? She asks in a more gentler tone as she puts the supplies away in their spots. Nope, everything is...
They're both pink? I thought it was just Casper.
No, they're both pink.
Oh. Cool.
They're pink?
Yeah.
Why are they pink?
I don't know.
It's genetics, apparently.
It's fucking, I knew it was your blood.
Thank you.
You're pink? Question mark? You're welcome.
Nope, everything is clear. It's not cancer, it's not disease we know of, it's not sun irritation. So far, it's just a harmless skin pigment. Basil
Aw.
explains as he leans back in his chair and closes his eyes. Have you told her that was skin pigment? Eunice asks as she pulls the papers in front of her in hopes fresh eyes can see anything. Yes, but Basil starts before a heavy sigh leaves him. Tell me, Eunice demands as he looks over at the bear. Basil looks over his shoulder, looking out the window, spotting Eno leaving the medical bay before he looks over at the dark brunette. This isn't their first baby. They tried before.
Aw.
A little girl with the same skin pigment.
Oh no.
Bonnie
There's
and
two
Ace,
of them. Rainbow babies.
Bonnie and Ace were worried for the first month, but got over it. She was 7 years old when she just suddenly dropped.
That's a fucking way to say it! Damn! That is so fucking cool. How do you... What?
I couldn't find anything wrong with her. Basil explains as he covers his face and he tries to hide the tears.
Oh no!
What was her name? Eunice asks carefully as she rubs the bear's shoulder.
Don't
with
touch my
care.
boyfriend, thank you though.
Oh, God. Oh. Just
Don't
suddenly...
touch my boyfriend.
Just suddenly drops. Not dies, not passes away. Drops. Fucking... Oh, my God.
Like your baby's a goldfish.
Holy fucking... My child.
Oh my god.
Uni's dead. This is so sad.
Oh my goodness. What was her name? Eunice asks carefully as she rubs the bear's shoulder with care. Annie, Basil replies as
well, you know.
As he sits up straight and takes the handkerchief Eunice offered.
To be honest though, isn't dead baby pretty close to orphan? I rest my case. I get $200.
How do you block out spoilers on Discord?
What?
Like how you make, how you can make things like black on Discord. Wait, no, but I figured it out.
Okay. Eunice stood on Jay's porch as her eyes locked onto the gravestone hidden away to the right of Bonnie's and Ace's house. It was obvious that unless you were looking for it, that you would have missed it. Eunice, can I help you? Jay's voice pulled her back to reality, causing her to turn her head back to the slime. Yes, I want to know about Annie, and Basil said your home is the best to get more answers without upsetting the parents. Eunice explains as she noticed them frowning in disappointment in her bluntness, or maybe her asking questions of the past. She doesn't know, but she wanted to know more. More about Rosabelle. So why not start with the people that built Rosabelle? What do you want to know about Annie? They asked as they led Eunice inside. The doctor looks around.
Wait, who are we talking about? We're talking about Jelly's character now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because it was a little confusing for a second.
I'm sorry. I feel like it's kind of strange for Jay to be like, yeah, I'll tell you when it's like not really her business to tell. But okay, go off.
But okay, go off. Same. I mean, it's better to ask, you know.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if something like that happens, I would want somebody to ask me directly. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I
it's
will ask
already
you
written. We
directly
can't
next time.
change it. I forgot where I'm at.
Jay,
look what you've done.
Jay was letting Eunice inside.
Okay, hold on. Unix fans, blah blah. More Roosevelt. As they led Unix inside, the doctor looks around carefully, noticing a few things out of place, but it wasn't a mess. Why did you care
Robbed.
for her?
Oh, my bad. Assuming I was like, we've been robbed. Sad.
Yeah, no, I also got that feeling.
Unix asks as she looks behind the couch, seeing a small player for a child. Bonnie and Ace was overwhelmed. She was there first, and still being young, they had to go on expeditions and work around the settlement. Not saying they're not young anymore, of course. The slime stumbles over their words as they walked up the stairs. I'm not saying I never did, but I hardly leave on expeditions anymore due to personal reasons. Jay explains as they open the door close to the bathroom. The door opens to a child's room. I had 2 children before I met Ace and Bonnie. I understood what it took to raise one, so I opened my home to them. The slime says as they sit down on a small bed. Soon you notice by now, but their home is small, and they haven't had time to expand, and definitely not now when your unit is killing each other. Jay snaps, noticing how unbothered the woman was.
Damn. Get him. Get him. Sorry, my bad. Get him. Anyway.
Do you want to comment so far?
Yo, get him!
Well, like,
Yeah, stop being insensitive, Unix!
well, like, it's, I don't know.
What? Say it!
Like, I don't know, I'm kinda like, I don't know how to feel if Jay was the one to, like, help us with Annie, because we don't know why Annie died, and I'm sadly suspicious.
Jay's like, oh my god, you think that? Oh my god, that's such a great, you're right, that's such a good twist. I bet that's gonna be the twist.
Sadly suspicious.
Oh, I don't think I can handle that.
Oh god!
I'm living for this. I need to find a 4 poster. Oh, there's one.
Continue, Uni, I apologize.
You're good. If my unit is so much of a bother, then why don't you kick us out?
Maybe I will.
She puts down a painting of a pink little girl with Bonnie and Ace holding her.
Wait.
What?
I have another question. I'm sorry. I have another question. If our first daughter was also pink, why are we concerned about our twins being pink? If we
your first daughter fucking died.
Yeah.
From fucking random bullshit.
Okay.
What do you mean? Why? You
No,
fucking.
no. No, I was confused. Okay, I was confused.
Yeah.
You know, like
I was like, damn.
You know, like when you need to talk things out to like really register things. That's what that was.
Oh, okay. You
like
didn't register that your daughter died. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you your child's dead.
No, it didn't.
It
It didn't register to me that could have been the issue.
Yeah, that's okay though. Same. But I'm just like, I'm assuming that's why. I mean, I don't know why skin pigment would make that much of an impact, but I don't know. I assume.
Yeah. Okay, at least I'm not alone on that idea. I was confused. Sorry, Uni, continue.
We love you, Uni.
Give me some writing.
Oh my god, Tentacle Tom, shout out. Sorry, my bad. That was inappropriate. Dinosaurs, put them on the floor, it's a dino-floor.
Okay.
Why can't I put this dinosaur on my bed?
Use the 9 key.
That doesn't. Oh wait. What you mean?
9 key moves an object up or down.
Number 9.
9?
Yeah, 9.
Yeah.
What? 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 Hold on. What? What?
Now, it won't be perfectly leveled with the bed, but it can look like it's on the bed.
I don't know what you mean, because the 9's not doing anything.
I don't know how to help you then. I'm confused.
I'm sorry. I make
I
him
can't
bigger. I put him in the living room.
Okay.
I'll put him on my front porch, actually.
Bitchin'.
Alright. What was
No
it?
kids allowed. My bad. Go on.
What? Jay was taken back by the woman's response. Sorry, let me rephrase it in a vault manner. Eunuch snickers as he looks over to the slime. Remove us from the premise, since we are disturbing the peace. Jay. Eunuch states in a cold manner before stepping out of the room.
Damn.
Why are you so closed off? Jay yells as they rush after the bulky woman. Because monsters can't have anything good. Eunuch responds as she rounds the stairs. What does that mean? Eunuch
Yeah,
asks.
eunuchs, what the fuck does that mean?
Fucking speciesist.
Fucking what in tarnation? Eunuchs is racist? What the hell?
Damn. I'm up in arms.
I'm fucking ready to fight.
Eunuch responds as she rounds the stairs. What does that mean? Jay asks as they stood in front of the door. It means what it means. If you want context, then do what I do and go investigate.
What?
Eunuch states
What
as she
eunuch?
pushes the slime out of the way and leaves the white picket fence home.
Fucking chill, eunuchs! Damn!
I love you, Uni, but I'm not really on Eunuch's side right now.
I'm not either.
Fucking
It's
damn.
okay.
Monsters. He's fucking talking to a slime.
Damn.
Fucking, yeah.
Fucking damn. Damn.
Bro.
Damn. Sorry.
Are we good?
Yeah. I had to get that out of my system. I'm sorry.
I'm still a little burnt, but I think we're good.
Yeah, no, I think we can move on.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Eunuch's Bonnie's voice called out in confusion. The bunnies turned to the taller woman before a frown overtook her lips. Bonnie understood what she's looking at now. You don't have to tell me, but I get the gist of it from Jay. I got the gist from it from Jay and Basil. Eunuch says as she looks over at the hybrid. But I do have a question that is bothering me. Eunuch states as she walks over to Bonnie. I may have an answer. Bonnie responds as the doctor looks at the house.
Don't do it, Bonnie. She's mean.
God damn.
Why didn't you and Ace upgrade your home? It seems a little short-sighted, since now you have nowhere to put your children when they grow.
You bitch!
You're so mean. These people have fucking lost one of their babies, and you're just like, where are you gonna put the ones that live? Damn! Damn!
Fucking
I'm burnt.
literally, what?
What?
Damn!
Right? What the fuck? Alright, anyway, you can continue. We're not being hostile, it's fine.
Eunuch asks as she follows Bonnie into her home. Well, since people are dropping like flies, we can turn one or two of the homes into a child space, even if we don't. Jay can make space for us, Bonnie states as she carefully takes her babies out of their slings and into their cribs. Something between a huff and a chuckle leaves the doctor as she takes a seat on Bonnie's couch. The unit's
get 'em,
home?
babe.
The unit's homes? No. Jay's home? Maybe. No parent would want their child halfway across the settlement, so the unit homes are out of question.
She's so fucking
Maybe
judgmental! Damn! So fucking rude! She's like...
Maybe Jay's home, but the anxiousness and worry will consume you. So back to my original question. Why didn't you build a second story? It'd been roughly 20 years since Annie. Unix explains her thoughts before turning her head slightly when Bonnie gets up in her face.
Yes, babe!
Why do you give a damn what we do? Bonnie whisper yells in anger before pulling away. You avoid babies like the plague, so you don't get to understand how losing a child makes it hard to think.
Yes!
Bonnie states as she walks over to Casper and Jasper to make sure they are okay.
Pink babies.
Pink babies.
That's
Pink
gonna be
baby.
forever on me. These are my pink babies.
Pink babies. Little pink babies. Come on. Babies.
Are we good so far?
Yeah, yeah. Well, fuck.
Star's having a tough time.
I am.
Mangie, you good? Are you having a tough time?
I'm fine. I'm vibing. I'm absolutely vibing. Unix is being a bitch, but I'm vibing.
The sound of Unix getting up from the couch caught Bunny's attention. She quickly turns her head to watch the vault dweller head towards the door before noticing a shimmer. Shimmer. Am I pronouncing that word right?
S-H-I-M-M-E-R? Shimmer.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. It looks incorrect. Before noticing a shimmer on the side of her face, due to the candlelight. Wait, I have a question. Bonnie calls out as she moves from the bedroom area to behind the tall woman.
Get her, Bonnie. Support her ass. Make her feel supported. Why cry? Ask her. Do it, coward.
As an answer, Unix replies as she opens the front door, refusing to look at the smaller woman.
Does she cry?
As her other hand is moved to her face. I assumed you didn't have any children. And I want to take that assumption back.
Oh, well, yeah. I didn't even fucking think about that. My bad.
So have you had children before, Unix? The bunny asks as she places a hand on the other woman's arm. What the fuck is my chat doing?
Talking.
No, that's not what I meant. Like on my Twitch, it goes, "Welcome to chat room." Reconnects and goes, "Welcome to chat room," and reconnects and goes, "Welcome to chat room."
Oh yeah, it's been doing that lately. They've been trying to do maintenance.
Okay. Well, as long as they don't hide any messages from me.
I got your stream open.
Okay. I am lost. What did I say last?
Bonnie put her hand on Unix's shoulder.
Okay, Bonnie asks as she places a hand on the other woman's arm. Close enough. She's pretty short. Minutes pass before Unix removes her hand from her face before turning to Bonnie. Never take back your assumptions, unless you have a gut feeling. Unix replies before leaving the bunny's home. Unix nods her head to Ace as she passes him on the steps. Ace returns the nod before giving Bonnie a confused look when he reached her. Why was she here? He asks in a quiet, hushed tone as he gives her a kiss on the cheek before slipping past her to see the babies. She wanted to know why we haven't made more room for the babies, Bonnie states as she closes the door once Unix was out of sight. Also wondered about Annie. This made Ace look up again in confusion. She knows about Annie? He asks in a quiet voice as he looks around the room to see if there was any paintings left of her in the open. Basil and Jay must have told her, but don't worry about it. She wasn't being mean, she was just curious. Bonnie explained in a chinchilla fashion?
I think they mean gingerly.
Okay. We're going to assume that because
Okay.
I don't understand the sentence otherwise.
Alright.
She pulls Ace into a hug. She needed comfort because she felt in her gut that she said something wrong to the bigger woman.
Ah, fuck that.
Nah, she was being a cow.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna fucking sit back. Unix was being a bitch.
Unix was being like, granted, Unix background we don't know, but still, Unix was being a straight up bitch.
Bitch,
Like,
a bitch.
like first of all, going to other people asking about our child. And they told her, which I'm kind of burnt about that.
Yeah, what the hell? Did I tell? No, I didn't.
No.
Because I was busy taking care of my boyfriend.
Basil and
Jay.
Jade. But
My boyfriend, yes.
But like, I kind of understand Basil telling because, you know, they're both doctors. It's kind of a necessary component because of, you know, have the same condition as our daughter. However, it still wasn't right for everybody to be like, oh yeah, no, they had a daughter, but she's dead now. And then she just goes straight to my fucking wife and like, why didn't you make more room? First of all, how long is it gonna take to build another story? Secondly, do we even have the materials? God damn Unix! Fuck!
You don't even fucking know, Unix. Chill out, Unix.
God!
Scroll said, in my defense, every time she watches it in the investigator show, they never go to the main person, they always go around them.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I just don't think it's polite.
She said, noted.
Oh, shit. I love you, Squirrel.
Yes, Squirrel, we love you.
I know I'm like, you know.
We're not coming after your brand. It's
Yeah,
okay.
no, we totally are. I'm enjoying this.
We're just vibing.
Yeah.
We're just passionate. That's it. We're just sharing our passion right now.
It's
You get
nice.
it?
It's nice for me to have drama, but not to physically be in drama. Thank you.
Oh shit, I don't know if we can get to chapter 10.
You can do it.
You
First,
should go
I have to
home.
tell Bastard something. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bastard,
Yeah, let us hear.
baby. Look, we have lily pads, but we have frogs on our lily pads.
Not adorable.
Okay, that is all. I love you. Also, we have swans.
Oh,
Never mind.
God.
Okay, go on.
Continue.
You should go home, Unix bluntly states as she sees Bonnie walking up to the watchtower. As she heads up, I can still carry my weight around here. It's just to watch until morning. Bonnie replies as she follows Unix up the stairs. You had children a month ago. They're still unprotectable and they still need their mother at night. Unix shot back as she sat in the chair furthest from the stairs.
Fucking God, Unix! Damn! Let her have a break. She's with the kids all the time. God!
Hell, Unix! No, I'm just kidding.
Unix just let it go. Ace and I know what we're doing. Bonnie snaps as she looks at the taller woman. Unix raises an eyebrow before releasing a heavy sigh. Bonnie, Ace was supposed to be here, so why did you two switch spots? Unix asks in a gentle tone as Bonnie takes the
Right,
other
gentle
chair.
your tone. Damn. God, fuck.
Because I am mostly cooped up, and it's been a while since I had time away from the babies.
Exactly.
Bonnie replies carefully as her eyes scan the land before them. The dark brunette gives a soft hum before pulling a book out of her bag and starting to read. A few hours have passed before Bonnie finally speaks up again. You had a child, or maybe children. What happened to them? Bonnie looks over at Unix in curiosity. No, Unix blatantly states as she turns the page in her book. No? Bonnie begins, but she was caught off quickly by the other. Here, let me say it a different way, in different ways, and maybe you can understand it. Incorrect, negative, certainly not, nah.
Oh my fucking
Damn!
god!
Jeez!
Yeah.
Wow!
Why
Wow!
you
We!
Fuck! Dear God, like, gotta be so cruel.
Honestly, get him though.
I mean, yeah, it's not right for my wife to just assume shit because, you know, Unix assume shit. But, yeah, fuck, you gotta be so mean. You were mean to my wife to begin with. She deserves to be snarky back. I think I killed Uni. Uni? Uni?
I'm good. I'm here.
Okay. I worried about you.
It's good. It's good. It's just really funny sometimes. I love for you too.
I'm sorry, I'm just very passionate.
This is why I love reading to you both. Okay. Certainly not. Nah, Unit states as she looks up from her book with a glare. Here's a question for you. Why did you change your assumption from I never had a child to I had a child? The taller woman asks as she closes her book and places it beside her.
Uni, you're not exactly being upfront about this shit.
Yeah.
We have to assume. Thank you.
Yeah, we know nothing about you. Your own people know nothing about you. God.
Oh,
You're making me salty.
oh my god! Because after I accused you of never having a baby, you were crying. Bonnie replies in a softer tone as she watches the woman's face harden in an unknown emotion before looking away from Bonnie. I
To
wasn't
cry
crying.
again.
I wasn't crying, and I never had a child. Unix states as she kept her eyes before herself. Do we need a moment?
No, I'm good.
I gotta
Here you go.
rename my dragon. What do you think I should name it?
Not Unix.
Definitely
Okay.
not Unix.
I shall name it Moose Milk.
Yes!
Seems legit.
That's the name of my favorite fucking stuffed animal. Back at like my mom's house, I had to like seal it up in a airtight container, but he's a giant triceratops. And I wanted to name him Moose, and my fiance wanted to name him Milk, so we named him Moose Milk. That is all.
I love this book.
Okay. Do we want me to continue?
Yeah, of course, damn. Fired up.
Just ask.
Fired up.
Okay.
I'm also fired up.
Bonnie frowned as she stood up and walked in front of Unix's line of sight. Based on everything I saw so far from your unit, I don't believe that. You all lie, hurt each other, use each other, and recently been closed off from one another. Bonnie snaps at her with anger in her eyes as she placed her hands on her hips. Really? Unix asks in a sarcastic way as she leans back into her chair. Yes, I also notice Inyo putting you down every second she can, and as well as using you, but you cut that off the second she got with Nick. I remember that day because she was pissed off the whole time. My question is, why do you let Inyo do that? Bonnie explains before asking. Old habits die hard. The dark brunette replies as she closes her eyes. I will admit me and Inyo are like water and oil. But just like water and oil, it takes time to separate the two.
Oh.
Unix explains as she opens her eyes.
That's a pretty solid. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
I've never fucking heard that before, but that's a good one.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Usually I hear, like water and oil don't mix. But yeah, no, I like that way a lot better.
It's hard to separate them.
Yeah.
Takes time. Anyway.
I love you like one thing Unix said. So far this whole chapter.
No, I'm mostly just being nice to Squirrel because I think that was a great analogy. I don't really give a shit about Unix right now.
Oh my god, okay. She explains as she opened her eyes. Okay, so this was happening during the vault? Bonnie asks as she sits down in her chair.
The vault as if it's an event.
Yeah, I met her when she was 18. I felt head over heels for her.
Oh.
And I didn't realize how toxic she was. I realized after a year, she was using me to go see outside and just have a fun time, but it didn't hurt any less. Unix explains before shaking her head. Bonnie! Ace's voice caught Bonnie's attention, making her stand up to look over the railing to her husband. They won't go back to bed. Can you please come home? Ace asks as Bonnie looks over to Unix. Go. I'll be fine here. Unix states, feeling the bunny stare on the side of her skull. Thank you. Bonnie says as she grabs her bag and races down the steps before walking beside Ace to their home, where Jay was most likely watching their babies. Did you get any info? Ace asks quietly as he pulls her into his side. A little about Inyo and her, but not enough to connect my dots. Bonnie explains as she huffs out in annoyance and leans her head against his shoulder. Bonnie was happy that Unix was opening up a little to her, but she wished she knew all of Unix's story right now regardless. Okay, we're transitioning to different sets of people. You want to talk here or continue?
I don't know. I kinda got everything out in the middle. I don't know. Fuck.
Mangie?
It's a lot. It's a lot to comprehend.
Mangie, you have anything you want to say before I continue?
No, I'm sorry. I have to argue with my fiance for a second.
Oh. It's broccoli!
You know, that actually solved the problem. Thank you, Uni.
I don't know.
Oh, damn.
What's it about?
God.
Why is broccoli the solution?
It was the solution.
Please hope it's a solution.
My mom used to. Never mind. I'll tell you later.
Hey.
Z blinks a few times before weakly looking over his shoulder to confirm his thoughts. He was between a bear and a fox. A soft hum leaves him as he places his head back on the fox's shoulder. He wonders how he got here, what has happened. He barely remembers anything since Theory's incident, so maybe it's only been a few days. He can't confirm nor deny it. A heavy sigh leaves him as he slowly and carefully crawls his way off the bed. His feet hit the wooden ottoman, A quiet curse leaves him as the ottoman wobbles a little. He gets on the ottoman and watches the two sleeping for a few moments to make sure either they have waken up or went back into a deep sleep again. The dead man braces himself as he tries to stand up. A few times didn't work, laying him back onto the seat he was on. Taking a deep breath, Z pushes himself up and off the ottoman. He holds his arms out to steady himself, but his body hits the floor, echoing in the quiet home. A soft cry of pain follows after he weakly pushes himself up on his arms. Z! Mad Dog calls out as the fox's hands pull him into his lap. You need to slow down. You've been gone for a month. The fox explains as he watches Basil slowly getting out of the bed and making his way towards them. Your body needs to be retrained to do things like walking again. Being asleep for a long time changes you. Basil spoke in a calm voice as he retrieved a homemade wheelchair. Mad Dog carefully puts Z in it. The miner tries to speak, but all that came out was a quiet croak, earning him a sad look from the pair. It's okay, Z. It takes time to get everything back, but with our help, you'll get better in no time, Mad Dog states with a weak smile before looking at Basil. The fox helps Z to the bathroom as Basil went to make something to soothe Z's throat. Basil stares at the door worriedly since it'd been a while since they'd been in there. It would have been a few more minutes till they exit. Sorry, Z was self-conscious. I think so. I had to reassure him that everything would be fine. Mad Dog whispered into Basil's ear after placing Z in the living room area. It's fine. Did he have any issues? Basil asks as he hands Mad Dog the drink. Not that I can see, but he is wobbly. The fox replies before moving over to Z with a soft smile. Place your hands on my wrist. Good. Now when you want me to pull the cup away from your lips, just use your finger to tap twice. Now move it. Mad Dog explains, making Basil smile from behind Z as he leans against the counter. Z gives a weak nod as he holds onto Basil's. Mad Dog's. Where did Bagel come from? As he holds onto Mad Dog's wrist. Wow, that is further from his name than possible. That's a B, not an M.
It's okay. These things happen.
Bagel, my favorite character.
Game Festival.
The Festival of Bagels.
Oh no, it's the Moonlight Jellies. Oh my god.
Bagel Festival.
The bear picks Z up and places him in the middle of the bed once again that night. Basil pushes the chair in the corner of his room and crawls into bed with the other two before gently giving Mad Dog a kiss on the forehead and whispering to them both a good night. The fox cuddles Z's body into his as he falls asleep. They were happy Z's consciousness was back, but they are worried that tomorrow will be overwhelming for him when they take him to the medical bay. Talking. We're not done yet. We got 2 more paragraphs.
Okay.
Then we got chapter 2. Basil's assumptions were right, as irritation builds up in him for Z, as Eno breaks Z's personal bubble to coo and hug him. Mad Dog frowns as he looks at Basil to receive a nod from the taller man. Hey! Fuck off! The fox shouts as he gets into Eno's face, making her take a few steps back with her hands in the air. Whoa, calm down. I haven't seen him in months. Eno starts, but is quickly cut off by Basil. A month. 1. And you didn't give a damn until now. You never visited.
Basil,
You
yes.
You never visited. You never asked about him. You didn't care. So do everyone a favor and shut down the show. Basil states coldly as he moves past the ex-leader to the medical bay.
Ex-leader.
What?
Ex-leader.
What?
You want me to reread again?
And
Yes, please.
Enyo used to be the leader, and they're the ex-leader.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Sorry from the beginning of the paragraph so Basil understand. Not
Mangie, first of all. Secondly, Mad Dog.
I saw Basil because Basil's the first word in the paragraph.
It's okay.
Basil's assumptions were right as irritation builds up in him for Z as Inyo breaks Z's personal bubble to coo and hug him. Mad Dog frowns as he looks at Basil to receive a nod from the taller man. Hey, fuck off! The fox shouts as he gets into Inyo's face, making her take a few steps back with her hands in the hair. Whoa, calm down. I haven't seen him in months. Eno starts, but is quickly cut off by Basil. A month. 1. And you didn't give a damn until now. You never visited, you never asked about him, you didn't care. So do everyone a favor and shut down the show. Basil states coldly as he moves past the ex-leader to the medical bay. I didn't know where he was. Eno starts up again, but making Mad Dog turn around. The fuck you didn't. You were the first person I told in your unit. Ace even asked if you wanted to see him and you said, and I quote, seeing him wouldn't do anything but remind me how useless he was currently. So fuck off. Mad Dog yells at the end before turning around and storming after his lover and Z.
Oh my.
Oof.
Damn.
Okay, go.
How do you not know where your own, person is, you know? What do you mean you didn't know? What the hell? That's sus. You live in the same community. It's not like he's in the next community over. What? God, oh. Upset.
Strange.
Z looks down at his hand as he weakly tries to stop his tears. Was he weak? Was he useless? He tried. He really tried. He didn't mean to fall victim to his mind, but the hurt was too much. Z, it's okay. We're here. Mad Dog coos as he kneels in front of Z, gently wiping away his tears. We aren't going to leave you. We're staying right here by your side. We promise, remembered? The fox asks as he watches Z close his eyes. A heavy sigh leaves Basil as he rubs Z's shoulders. We are your family now, Z. We aren't leaving, Basil states with a confidence as he heads off to the physical to get the physical treatment equipments so they are ready for Z.
Okay.
Z opens his eyes as he gives a weak smile to Fox. There you go. See, you're okay. Mad Dog says with a smile of his own as he stands up. Mad knew it would be a long day for Z with treatment and people, but he would be there with him along with Basil. The pair would never let anyone hurt Z again, not when he went through something so terrifying for everyone else. In chapter 9,
him.
Annie.
Okay, granted, not a lot about. Well, halfway. Fuck the ex-leader. The name is difficult for me to say.
Enyo?
Yes. Thank you. Fuck
No
them
problem.
in particular. Fuck Unix in particular.
Yeah, why the fuck, Unix? I don't give a fuck if you don't have your baby anymore. Get cried on, whatever. You know, you're rude.
Like, she's like, don't assume shit about me, but then doesn't tell anybody.
Oh, now
anything.
you're assuming shit the other way. Well, to be fair, they did start assuming shit the other way.
True, yeah. But still,
That was assuming either way.
Still, you can't expect somebody to understand if you don't open. And it's
That's
like,
true.
it's like when somebody says that they're depressed, and then they say they instantly don't want to talk about it, and then that's it. You don't hear from them for months. Why you gotta make me worry about you and be, concerned about how you're doing if you won't open up to me, Unix? Fuck! Okay.
Maybe it's the build-up, you get to start small. You can't have big steps, or you'd be falling off the cliff.
It's true, I like analogy.
My favorite analogy is a squirrel. You can't be sprinting into the fog because you can't see shit.
Yes! I like that. God, Squirrel, you're a great writer because damn, you come up with some pretty good pieces.
Mangie, do you have anything to say before I start chapter 10?
No, go ahead.
Okay. We are survivors. Chapter 10, worry.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, God, I'm already worried.
Oh my god, we've been doing this for 3 hours.
Way to start that off.
You're the worst. And this is the chapter I have nothing about. I just edited it, like, before we started.
Oh my God, you need nothing.
So we are both in this sinkhole thing. Yeah.
It's together.
And this was the short one. This one has only 5 pages.
Oh, geez, that's short. Damn. Okay.
Because most of her stories are between 8 to 10 pages.
Damn.
How is Z doing? Bonnie asked as she stood beside Basil while watching Mad Dog help Z walk from one side of the room to the other. He's doing quite well besides his fear of falling or reverting back to how he was. This week has been good to him. He can talk a decent amount before getting a sore throat, and even though he needs a walker, he can get a few feet without needing too much help.
Yo, why am I identifying with Z right now? I had to use a walker when I was little because of my cerebral palsy, and my throat constantly hurts when I talk. Damn. Sorry, continue.
Z is making everyone feel
things.
End of the sentence, need not too much help. Basil explains with a soft smile before turning to Bonnie. How are the little ones? He coos as he sees the babies in the slings. They are getting better at sleeping through the night. Besides this pink skin, they are doing great. Bonnie replies as she hands him Jasper. Is Ace going to put the swing back up on the tree for them when they get older? The bear asks as he rocks the baby in his arm. That tree is getting too old. It might not be a good idea to do that. We don't want a branch falling on them. The bunny replies with a grin as she leans against the bear. I want to see the babies, Mad Dog whines as he trots over after placing Z in his wheelchair. I thought you didn't like them, Bonnie teases as she lifts Casper out of his sling. I don't like caring for them. Bonnie. Mad Dog, that's the wrong sentence line. I'm already reading the second paragraph. I'm sorry. Mad Dog corrects as he rubs the small wolf ears. When they grow their teeth in, it's gonna be a bitch, Mad Dog comments as he pulls away from Casper. Yeah, I'm not ready for that, Bonnie says with a heavy sigh before giving a Z a small wave as he rolls over to them. Do you want to hold one of them? Bonnie asks sweetly with a soft smile, but Z shakes his head. I don't want to drop them. Maybe if I get my strength more built up, then yeah. Z replies quietly as he gives her a smile to reassure her that everything was okay. Basil hands Jasper back to Bonnie after she places Casper back in his sling. Does anyone know how the rest of the unit is? Bonnie... That's spelled wrong. Anyways, moving on. Bonnie asked as she followed them out of the medical bay. Inyo is I can read. I swear I can read.
It's okay. Words are difficult. You also didn't have much time to edit this one, so...
Yeah. Inyo avoids Ace like the plague. Nick has been hanging out with Jay more with the livestock and farming. Eunuchs have been leaving the settlement more doing who knows what.
Fuck
Mad
Eunuchs.
Dog replies as he waves at Jay while walking towards the fountain. I asked Eunuchs to search for more medical supplies since Inyo went into a rage and destroyed half of our storage room. Basil spoke up as he shook his head.
Enyo, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? That's not...
What?
That's not okay. Enyo had a fucking meltdown and destroyed like half of the medical supplies. This bitch, I swear.
Why?
That's Mangie.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell?
Did you drift off there?
Yes, again, of course.
Of course. Oops.
It's okay. Do you want me to reread the paragraph or just continue?
It's okay, just continue. I'm getting the gist.
Okay. What? Bonnie was stunned by this. Why? Does Ace know? She asked as she looked around the settlement from her spot to see if Inyo was anywhere. Yes, Ace was about to throw her out this morning if it wasn't for Nick asking to give her another chance. Basil explains as he sits down on the rim of the fountain. Mad Dog shakes his head as he looks over towards Jade before gasping. What? Basil and Bonnie ask in unison as they follow his eyes. Sorry, you almost died. I'm back though. Oh my god, Bonnie, why did I almost call her baby?
Because she has one. Just two, actually.
Bonnie whispers as they can barely see Nick and Jay behind the barn kissing. I thought Inyo and Nick was a thing, Bonnie asked in a hushed tone to no one in particular. Nope, Nick broke it off with Inyo a few weeks back. I heard him tell her that he felt something more with someone else. Basil spoke up as he leaned against his husband. Now we know that someone is Jay. Mad Dog dates with a tease in his tone as he returns Nick's sheepish wave. And now they know that we know. Bonnie giggles as she waves at them. Ace flops beside Bonnie in the dining hall before laying his upper half on the table. Tired, Bonnie asks as she leans over and starts to rub his shoulder. Very. Is one hell of a headache. He whines as he closes his eyes. Do you think we need to remove her? Bonnie asks in a hushed tone as she watches Inyo walk to the dining hall. If this isn't gone, this isn't Oh, if this attitude isn't gone, where I blinked and I lost my location. If this attitude isn't gone by tomorrow, then yeah, we can't risk any more supplies getting ruined or Jay getting stressed because Indo can't seem to let it go. It was hard enough for her. It's hard enough for me to make her leave Unix alone. The wolf huffs out as he shoots a glare in Ino's way before shutting his eyes once again. How much are we down? Bonnie asked as she looked over to her babies where Basil was caring for them to help give Bonnie a moment to breathe. Medical supplies are down by over a half. Food supplies are down by a quarter. And everything else is half down.
Oh my
He
god!
explains. As he sits up with a groan of pain, it's going to be fall soon, the bunny whispers in worry as she watches Nick finally enter the dining hall. Hey, Nick greets with a grin as he leans against the bar as Jay walks over. Hey yourself, Mr. J jokes as they lean against the other side. When will you be able to eat? Nick asks quietly as he takes a seat on one of the bar stools. After I finish Ace's and Bonnie's meals, they want to wait to eat together so they can eat together. Jay explains as they give Bonnie a soft smile before looking back at Nick. I also was the same. I want to wait to eat until you're ready to eat, Nick explains as he smiles at them. Jay laughs as they pull away from them. Okay, do you want your usual or with something light? The slime asks before bursting into giggles again as Nick blows them a kiss. The usual with a side of kisses, please. He teases with a grin before jumping in his seat Fuck! Words! I can do this!
You can do this. I got faith in you.
Before jumping in his seat when he hears the door of the dining hall slam shut, he looks over his shoulder before noticing Inyo is gone. He lets out a sign of relief.
Good, we don't
Sorry.
care.
What's the okay about?
Just Enyo, just... We don't give a fuck.
He lets out a sign of relief before leaning back against the bar. Oh, that went down the wrong pipe.
Oh no, don't die! Don't die, don't die, don't die! We need to know the end!
You die after.
Sorry, Yudi, I love you.
Oh, it's fine. I understand. Bonnie laid Jasper in his bassinet before she looked over at Ace. I hate to say it, but Eno needs to go. She's causing unwanted stress. I know she's going through a lot of emotions, but it doesn't justify destroying our rations or supplies.
Yeah, fuck.
Bonnie speaks up after her thoughts felt too loud in her mind. Ace looks up from his book with confusion for a few seconds before realizing what his wife is talking about. Okay, I'll do it in the morning, Ace replies as he opens his right arm after his wife sits down on the couch beside him. Just like that? Bonnie asks as she leans against his side. Just like that, Ace confirms as he moves the book in between them.
I mean, literally, that's real. Because I'm whipped for my wife, like, Lita
You're like, Lamau, Lita wheeze, wheeze.
Lita could say, like, something.
Oh my god, this is great. You're fine, it's okay, you can do it. You just think it's so funny, that's totally fine.
Ace and Bonnie felt the same for Eno. They understood that losing so many people in such a short notice was tragic, but there were healthier ways of letting out anger that wouldn't put the settlement in danger during colder months.
Hell yeah.
Max, tell him.
Yeah. Ruining our supplies when it's getting close to winter? What the fuck?
Literally, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Sorry, I'm done.
I've
You
never
sure
been done.
we need to vent a little more?
No. I just... Oh,
Got a lot of anger built up
I
there.
do, yeah. I can't stand stupid people.
Alright, you can't do this. Eno yells as she stood in her doorway before Ace. I can, and I am. It has been decided that since you can't keep yourself together or let your anger out in a safer manner, then you need to go. You cost us months of food. You destroyed medical supplies and caused us to send someone out to restore what you did. And we have to look for materials for build and repairs. Ace explains as he folds his arms in annoyance. Give me a second.
Take your time.
Eno frowns as she looks back into her home before back at him. We can do this the nice way where you pack your stuff and you leave by noon, or we can do this the mean way where I drag your ass out and you have nothing but the clothes on your back.
Yes!
Ace states with a
Go
gussy
me!
glare. He was done being the nice guy. He was done giving chances when he knew and his wife knew. The person wouldn't change. She furrowed her brows before glaring at him. What I learned about you, Ace, is that you wouldn't do it. You ain't gonna touch me. Eno says as she slams the door shut in his face and locks it.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Get him,
I'm so
Ace.
excited.
Get
Get him,
him.
Ace. Get him.
It happened all too quickly for her. The door slamming into the wall. Her being dragged out of her home. and
Get
being
him.
thrown outside the gate. She was
Yes!
Ace never once did this before. He seemed all bark and no bite, but it was proven wrong today.
Yeah, don't be a cocksucker. That's it. That's all you have to do is not be a cocksucker. That's all that's required of you. So what's up? Why you being a cocksucker?
Also, another great analogy for the wolf boy of, all bark and no bite.
Yes.
Great,
yes.
love it.
Great analogy.
Living
Clap.
claret.
Clap, clap.
You made your choice, and if I ever see you near my settlement again, it will be on sight.
Yes.
Ace states
on
coldly before
sight.
shutting the gates behind him and walking back to his home.
It'll be on site. Get him.
Fucking living for this. I am just hyped.
The door opening caught Bonnie's attention, making her turn around in confusion. That was fast, she states as she walks down the steps and over to him. A surprised gasp leaves Bonnie as Ace pulls her into a sudden hug. What's wrong? She asks softly as her husband gently shakes his head. I just threw her out. She has nothing, but I tried giving her a chance. He whispers into her shoulder. Bonnie rubs his back as he softly cries. He hated looking like the bad guy, but it had to be done to protect everyone inside Rosabelle. Nonetheless, it never eased his heart remembering all the people that were out there with little to no protection. Basil frowns as he holds out his hand as he watches a small fluff fall into his palm before melting away quickly. His eyes looks up as snow continued to fall, and his worry started to rise.
Why he worried?
He turned away from his home and made his way to Ace's home.
It's 'cause my bad.
He slams his fist against the door before it opens seconds later. Basil, what's wrong? Bonnie asks him to confuse him before staring past his shoulder, then up to the sky. Snowing. Basil and Bonnie said in unison before Basil watched Bonnie rush back inside to get Ace, and Basil rushed off to Jay's house. Ace, Ace, Bonnie calls as she shakes his shoulder. What? Ace calls out as he rolls onto his back in mild annoyance. It's snowing and it's dropping fast, Bonnie announced in fear as she looked out the window before she looks at her sons. Ace,
Why are they scared? Question mark.
Because
So
she
scary.
said at the beginning of it is getting closer to fall, not winter.
Yeah. And now it's snowing all of a sudden.
Uh-oh. Hey,
Yeah.
that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Ooh, yikes.
Ace almost Ace almost face planted as he tried to climb out of bed and rush to the front door before coming back to Bonnie. I'm going to help the others get everything in sheltered areas and wood. Can you sell off the windows? Ace asked as he pulled on his shoes and coat. Yes, you go quickly and bring back another blanket for the babies too, Bonnie calls out as he rushes out the door. Jay rushes out of their home with Nick falling close behind. Why is it snowing? Jay asked no one as they met up with Ace. Winter been too calm for the past month. We knew something big would happen. We just didn't know when. Nick replies as he rushes over to the animals and Jay rushes over to the farms. Ace left with Mad Dog and Unix to go get wood as much as they could before the storm said otherwise. Unix looks over her shoulder, looking between the trees before looking back at the other two. She was on edge, but she didn't understand why, just like she felt with the flood that day. The three worked for hours, cutting down the thinnest trees and loading up their sled as snow piled up and the temperature dropped frequently. We need to head back now, Unix called out as soon as the wind started to pick up. She didn't want any of them to get stuck in the blizzard. She'll be damned if Ace was lost. The babies needed him the most. Ace leading the front, Mad Dog calls out as he straps his wood and axe along with the other two. Ace nods as he starts to pull his sled. The wind and snow cause him to squint as they follow the barely visible trail up the mountain to their settlement. Z looks over his shoulder before a shiver runs down his body due to the cold getting past the closed curtain. Mad Dog will be here in a few. Basil calls out as he slams the door shut and takes off his shoes before pulling the curtain back to walk into the small living room area. Where did he go? Where did he go? Why is it so cold? Z asks softly with concern as he watches the bear sit down beside him. He went to go get wood, and winter has hit us a little early. Basil explains as he leans back and turns the radio around before hurrying on to see what's happening to the other settlements. As Ace pushes his way into his home before slamming the door shut. It's not letting up, Bonnie asks, as worry filled her. And she tries to keep the house warm with a bit of wood on the stove. We assume it's a blizzard, Ace states as he drops a blanket on the sofa before walking up into the kitchen and placing wood underneath. Is everyone safe? She asks as she takes the blanket and starts placing it around her babies. Everyone's inside. We all have food to last until it's over. Unix is staying in the dining hall, so she'll be fine. We are all okay. Ace explains before flopping down on the couch and looking out the window. We got this, Bonnie states as she sits down beside them. They were all worried, but they prepared themselves for unpredictable weather. Ace was confident they would pull through, but worry still whispers in the back of his mind. End of chapter 10. Worry.
Fuck. Also, yeah, I'm kind of worried too.
I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I mean, did we ever like recover what? Nope, not Unix. Well, did Unix ever recover what Enyo destroyed? Like, did we ever recover from?
I don't know because that does not state that.
Okay, Squirrel, you gotta add that. I'm curious.
Well, based on this, it happened like she got kicked out the very next day, so they didn't get supplies. And the same day it started snowing, so I'm going to assume no.
So yeah, fuck. How is my character like? We got this. Cause no.
Yeah, it's fine. We got this. Well, he's the main character.
He's the leader. He has to have confidence.
Nope, no confidence. Alistair not for president because no confidence. Thank you.
Healing the world with comedy.
Damn though.
Facts.
That was a lot. That was a lot to like process and take in. Mangie, do you still need help understanding what Eric did?
My brain just refuses to process. So
Okay.
yes.
I mean, I could write it so then you could like. Do you want me to just like DM it to you?
Yeah. Thank you.
So,
Maybe I'll
what
be
is
able
it?
to process it in a written format.
Well, like, especially because it can be like technically read to you.
Yeah.
Maybe Basil's bastard's voice might be more helpful than mine.
Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes when he explains shit, it just takes somebody else explaining it to me for me to get it. So, it's not necessarily you.
Oh, I confirmed it. It's me. Squirrel says, what is your upcoming theories for the next few chapters?
I don't want to guess.
I'm getting triple married.
That would be a pleasant, uplifting moment.
Chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any more theories?
I don't want to make any theories, because I'm afraid if I do, they'll come true.
Well, maybe she'll avoid them. I don't know. Because if you're already expecting that theory...
Theory, everyone's gonna die.
Everyone not in our group is gonna die. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, we're killing off all of the vault dwellers. What's up with that?
Most of the vault drillers. Because, she has 5 people she's keeping, protected. Remember?
Yes.
Yes.
That's very delayed.
I'm trying, okay?
It's okay. I still love you.
I love you too.
I'm ready for next Friday.
I know, me too.
I'm excited.
And then we read how many chapters we have then? What, like 11, 12, 13 if she makes it?
God. Adore that.
Squirrel says, theory, we lose Rosabelle.
Rosabelle is the settlement. Rosabelle is the settlement.
I was like, who in the fuck?
Rosabelle's the settlement, honey.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, because Because winter chapters tend to be like. Winter's chapters tend to be locked in and the struggle is internal.
Watch, she makes us move.
During the
Right
winter?
in the middle. Yeah.
Oh no!
Just to say a big
No.
fuck you.
Oh, Chaos Wheel, thank you, Mangie. I mean, I can't do it right now because ending stream soon.
No, I'm so sad. Stop. Don't tell me that.
I'll write it down so that I'll do it for next time. How about?
Okay.
Because I tend to look at sticky notes, so.
I
Are
have
we
laid
rating
it out.
Lita?
I was going to. Ask her how she's streaming for. It's long.
Yeah.
So I will.
I'm not going to check. I will just wing it.
Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. As for tomorrow, I think I'm playing Code V. Sheep. So. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna send you guys on over to Lita. Please tell her I said hello. It is her subathon. Be nice to her. Kick all of your asses. Bye!